You would never want to see any of my furry porn, Tyler.
Is any of it Maury?
Well, if I check our Atelier Lottie chat, it is. In fact,
If
it
it
is
isn't
almost
Maury, I'm not
entirely.
interested.
If it isn't, it's almost entirely Mori. It's just entirely Mori
It's
and
like split.
Chitari.
It's split down
Like,
the middle of being Lottie and Maury.
I would barely call this not safe for work artwork, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair. I still think it's cute.
Like this is, I can see, because you're like the one with the words is like pretty directly referencing his dick, but like just this is just, you know. Also, what is this? What is this word?
Jeez.
Oh. All right. So, firstly,
I
I
think
did
that.
think that was a B, and secondly, I've never seen G spelt with an E in the end.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Also, the exclamation point looks weird. I'm assuming it's supposed to be an exclamation point.
Yeah, it is. It
Because
is.
Jose doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, it is.
But
Like if I zoom in. Oh, that's about. If I. Yeah, no, it is.
it's weirdly more clear when you zoom out than when you zoom in.
No, this looks like Beazle, but like capital B
Beazle.
E E Z E and then lowercase L.
Bizzle.
Beazle. So I was
And then
like, what
lowercase
the
l for some reason.
Yeah. Oh wow, we're loading quick. Millie is a name in this, but I just like the idea of calling myself Dragon in Forza. But in Forza 6, it is actually Millie. Like, my little Anna assistant will be like, welcome back, Millie.
Nice.
What the fuck is a wombat? I don't know, you tell me.
Animal.
Anvil, I didn't test any of this, so hopefully it works. Yep. Speak.
I'm speaking for the purpose of audio testing.
Fantastic.
The thing Scram Pacer test is. Huh?
Fantastic. You only need to say like 8 words at max.
Test these nuts in your mouth, dog.
Who taught you that language?
Me.
Aretha.
I'm bad influence.
We talked about this.
I know, but it's funny. Is it not?
It is,
hilarious?
but like. It is, but like, come on.
Whoa! Congratulations. You're the one in the sun-blasted upside-down land that spawned them. You tell me what they are. Alright.
That's all you, buddy.
I don't know what you expect me to say, like...
Apparently they expect you to say what a wombat is.
They're not real, man. I don't know what to tell you. We made them up. Anyway. What am I gonna be doing now, Tyler? I suppose...
So you gotta do icons or whatever?
All of these things are icons, Tyler. Look at... Every single one of these that doesn't have 3 stars under them is a thing that I need to do. Do you see how many of these don't have 3 stars under them? Actually, that's not quite true. Hold on. I need to get rid of the Horizon Test multiplayer events. Like that kind of thing. There we go. So yeah, every single one of these that doesn't have 3 stars under them, or like a L'Oreal? Laurel? There we go. Like this. I need to do something.
L'Oreal Paris.
Yeah.
You just go with the one closest to you and start there.
That's a good point.
There's that orange thing that's like right underneath you.
The orange semicircle ones scare me. Because
Why?
they are apparently this game's most difficult content. The quote
Okay,
unquote
and then do the
story
purple one right
quests.
above you.
Yeah. But I'm not against doing them. I prefer to work on these personally. Because these will get all of those done, but then also these are the achievements, and the achievements don't necessarily like these are both to do the icons on the map and get the achievements, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go here you go, Tyler, read that one out for us. I need to go from uh that to San Sebastian.
Aerodromo en La Selva to San Sebastian.
Yeah, okay. Let's find where the fuck those are. Let's turn off all of the icons. Except for the lights, of course. Oh, and you know what? I also need to post this. That's what I went
Yeah.
to Discord to do, and then I made a joke about porn, and then we started looking at your porn. By the way, Tyler, if I had $1 for every single time I added a game to my Steam wishlist yesterday, specifically just yesterday, called Delirium, I'd have $2.
Which isn't a lot, but
And it's even weirder because they were both spelt the same incorrect way as well. Of Delirium. Like delirium.
that is kind of funny.
It's really strange. They're completely different styles
That
of
reminds
games.
me.
One is a like furry visual novel, and surprisingly not a horny one.
Mm-hmm.
Penis explosion! The one is like a furry visual novel, and a surprisingly not horny one. And the other is like a 3D remake of Terraria.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty fun.
It's weird that they're both called that, though. Alright.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's pretty strange.
help me find those two
The
places.
Aerodromo en La Selva.
Yeah. Well,
Mm,
there's this.
there we go.
Yeah. So that's where
And
I'm
you're
gonna
going
start.
to San Sebastian.
What time? What is my time frame for doing that? Because that will give me an idea. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So fairly close.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Down to the left. Down to the left.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
That seems like it's going to be one of those things where your street racer is going to be better.
I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's put that there. Because I don't know where in this I'm allowed to start, but like... You might be right.
That reminds me. That reminded me. Berry 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 is on sale, so I wanted to get it.
Yeah, so that you can get the achievements yourself.
Yeah.
Such a good game, isn't it?
I just wish to get like berries and stuff.
Yeah, see, this doesn't count as in the aerodrome. I have to go towards it until it does count. Okay, so like in here counts. This isn't bad. I suppose it's a tiny bit of off-road driving and then I go on the road for most of it, so it probably will... It's time for today's Circus Watch Streak, or whatever the crap this is. You're amazing, Circus. Circus, did you hear that they delayed Final Fantasy Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster indefinitely, but then literally a day later uploaded new gameplay footage of it? So, like, I'm not worried about this delay at all, because it's like, they just wanted to delay it and not give a time for its new release, but they're still very clearly working on it. And the gameplay footage looks so fucking good. Yeah, Tyler still beat you to first. Lumpfowl. It'll slap. I have to pick a Dynasty Warriors game to 100% on stream. 3, 4, 5, Samurai Warriors 2, Warriors Orochi. There's a few options. Okay, well this is a good start. Now we make it on the road.
You got this, Millie.
If I never let go of the accelerate button, I'll go really fast. Okay, but you have to...
That is true.
You have to... No. Poison, like, looking at both you and Millie with alarm. You have to take corners. Corners? That wasn't part of the deal.
I feel like if I accelerate hard enough, the corners will cease being an issue, actually.
Is that Sophia in the back seat, or are you just speaking through Millie?
That was me speaking through Millie, but it could also be... I love the idea of, instead of the angel and the devil, it's Sophia and Poison.
I mean, those are basically an angel and a devil.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I didn't get there?
You're not at Sebastine?
Apparently not. I don't know where it is. Is it up more? It's got the icon of a castle. So is this... Oh, okay. It was down here.
Yep.
It's weird the tag for it is down here when it's up here, but sure. Yeah, Circus. Dynasty Warrior 3, 4, 5, Samurai Warriors 1 or 2, Warriors Orochi 1 or 2. Pick. I'm going to start playing 100% of those games. Like one of them. Pick which one. And then, Tyler, we need to Horizon Wilds to the Aerodrome, so we know where we're going, at least.
Yeah.
Because it's here. And Horizon Wilds Outpost is the orange one. Warriors Orochi might be fun. Which one? 1 or 2? That's Baja. Rush. Where's Wilds? Oh, here it is. 1. Gotcha! Warriors Orochi 1 is fun because it has all the mechanics of the Dynasty Warriors 4 characters in it, and all the mechanics of the Samurai Warriors 2 characters in it. And Samurai Warriors 2 is just a game that power scaled higher, so every single Samurai Warriors 2 character is just objectively better on, like, a scale as a rule. Like, literally they just are. The best Dynasty Warriors characters are slightly better than the average Samurai Warriors characters. It's like Lu Bu can barely hold a sandal to, like, fucking Oichi or some stupid shit like that. And Matsuhita is, like... I think it's Matsuhita is the Samurai Warriors Lu Bu. Is, like... The Warriors Orochi 4 made the same mistake. Yeah, I heard. They made the exact same fucking mistake. This is also 2 minutes, which also makes me think maybe I should be doing roads again, actually. Honestly. So I probably should stay with the Ferrari. Is it a Ferrari? It's a Rimac. Whatever. It's a Ferrari to me. Every car that has that shape and goes that fast is a Ferrari. That's how that works.
I only have, like, 4 classes of car. It's car, van, pickup truck, sports car. That's it.
That's all you need, really. I play racing games, so I've got a bit more. Like, I know shit like muscle car. I know, like, sports cars, which are different from formula cars, which are different from, like, you know... like drag. Like, I do have a bit more variety of an understanding of cars, but not much. And brands are lost on me.
And someone might say, but Tyler, you recognize Cybertrucks. Where do they fit into that? Like, since they don't fit into the general thing
Well, they're
because you
monstrosities.
recognize them. And I'm like, well, because they're not cars, they're not vans, they're not trucks, and they're not sports cars. They are dumpsters with wheels. Sometimes.
Turn around when
Yeah.
it is safe to do so.
Love that the with wheels part is sometimes. I cast.
Sometimes the wheels just fall off.
I know my car, and that's it. I cast. I don't know if I want to try and say that in case I'm about to set myself up for some sort of horrific dad joke, or not dad, D's nuts joke. So they're casting something.
Not a clue.
Yeah, me neither, man.
You got me.
100 meters. Turn left.
Driving line, please.
Turn left.
Get me in the air of the thing in the middle.
Dragon, I'm showing you at 100% complete the Horizon Wilds. Great work. Oh, by the way, the Horizon car wash is open, just in case.
Yeah.
Turn around.
That's a funny line to say after me doing the Wilds one, which is where all the it gets your car dirty. I did Wilds!
Oof. I just went on Steam to buy Berry Berry Berry,
Yeah.
and while I was there, I was like, oh, I might as well pick up that DLC for Power Wash 2 that I've been looking at. All reviews are mixed, and recent reviews are mostly negative.
Fun.
Let's see what people are saying. Longtime player, both Power Wash Simulator games.
It's a racing VTuber meme. So it's not just a racing meme, and it's not just a VTuber meme. It's a racing VTuber. It's like, it's a Venn diagram, and it's in that perfect little niche. I have the ability to spin, though. I'm sure Tyler is about to do that now that we've been talking about it for a second. Like you can spin.
Oh no, I'm looking at the.
Fine, let me do it then. Ugh. Spin. Complete minutes items.
Top request for a refund on this DLC. I'm not running on a bad system, but the performance is so awful it's literally giving me motion sickness, which has never been an issue for me. Oof.
Interesting.
Did not like this DLC at all. Maybe if it was $2, it would have been fine, but this is by far my least favorite Power Wash Sim DLC. Looking at Power Wash 1 DLCs too.
Are you going for all challenges? I'm just playing the game. I like completing stuff, and Forza's kind of just a big old fucking checklist. And don't get me wrong, I know I'm playing Forza 5 when Forza 6 exists. I am playing Forza 6, I'm just not doing it on stream because I'm doing it with Dex, even though they're doing it without me. Give me my Baja. I'm also not a car person. I do not know anything about cars. I don't know how to tune them. I don't know their brands or their names or their histories. I am not, like, autistic for cars in the way that a lot of people who are autistic for cars enjoy Forza. I just like vroom vroom drive fast hit thing, bro.
Millie be like,
Yeah. There she is, right there on the screen. Every time you see the girl in all blue, that's Millie.
walking around stage like she's confused.
She is.
She's like, why the hell am I here and not in my car?
New canon. This is just a Millie from a different universe who's been like, there is no Forza Millie. This is just like D&D Millie, but she's been like taken from the D&D world for a bit to do Forza stuff. That's why she's confused. As to why she's so good at it, that's another question entirely.
Weapon Master.
All the times
She's
I've
like,
played
well, carriages are weapons.
no, no, no.
And this operates mostly like a carriage.
I play Burnout a lot, so the you are winning easily. It's now time to... No! Absolutely fuck off. Oh my god, I didn't think that Forza 5 did that. Okay. So that completely threw me off. I play a lot of Burnout, and you know what you have to do in Burnout is you have to ram the other cars literally off the road and crash them. And so the Burnouts that I've played are previous Millies, and that's why when she's playing this game, she's so aggressive, even though it's not supposed to actually be a combat racing game. It's just supposed to be a racing game. Because her natural instinct, because of all the Weapon Master training, is to, like, treat the cars like combat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this one doesn't seem nearly as fucking long as the other ones, so posting the clean lap is going to be fine. New isekai character. I was reincarnated as a meme in Forza. Oh, shit. I looked away to read that on chat and completely lost the plot of where I was going. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewind further than that. Okay. Oh, it's because of this jump. There we go. Cool. That car tried to mount me. That was a little gross, man. At least ask my permission first.
I'm 19 and ace.
I recognize... I don't think this Millie is 19. I think this is adult Millie. Not that trying to sexually assault someone without their permission is any better at, you know, as an adult. But, you know...
Yeah. I gotta redo this fucking list that we already came up with because I can't believe I didn't put Aubrey on there anywhere.
Aubrey is not as important as we make her out to be.
She's literally Lucille's girlfriend / wife.
Lucille will be like, what? No, she's just my blacksmith.
She is.
What?
She's so important.
She's just my... What?
Everyone here, raise your hand if you thought Aubrey and Lucille were married.
There's an audible sound as every single arm raises. Except for Lucille's.
Lucille like, Aubrey, put your hand down!
Yeah! As you can tell, I'm not good at this game. I make liberal use of the rewind feature. Oh, cool.
That's alright. You're having fun.
Yeah, drivey fun. Vroom vroom.
Spam.
Yeah, this one seems like... there's also very few walls here, so I'd probably accidentally just get a clean run with just the race, but it won't count because it still has to be a Rivals style event to actually post a clean Rivals time. So I'm still gonna have to do it twice regardless. Oh, I don't know if that counts. It doesn't. Millie basically is just an isekai anime, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Isn't she?
Well,
I was reincarnated as a... and then just put whatever the premise of the game is.
I think the key in the isekais is that they're aware of it, though.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know about that because I think the key.
Yeah,
in the
generally
isekai,
the
I think the only key in the isekai is that it's canonical. That the fact that they are in a different world is part of the canon, and that is part of Millie's canon. And if the world happens to explore the idea of weapon masters, then she becomes aware about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's awareness. I think it's just canonicity.
No, because like in in isekai, like general isekais, like the like thing that makes it an isekai as opposed to just a character appearing in a story is that they use their knowledge of the media that they were put into, or the like area that they were put into. They use their unique knowledge from where they came from to manipulate the situation. So when it's like, I reincarnated as the evil villain of this story, then like the thing is that they know they're supposed to be the evil villain of the story, and they use that knowledge to manipulate the situation in their favor. The point isn't just that like they are an evil villain, because then that's just a manga then. Like that's not an isekai anymore.
Okay, but then that means Sword Art Online is not an isekai.
I wouldn't have called it an isekai. I don't know who does.
Plenty of people. What?
I've never watched Sword Art Online. I wouldn't know.
I've heard loads of people call Sword Art Online an isekai.
All right, I can speak with no authority on that.
Fair enough.
I have not seen Sword Art Online.
Because, like, the thing that you're describing is not Sword Art Online. And I was under the impression that
as far as I understand, they're in a virtual reality game in their own universe. That's not an isekai, that's just a game. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the point? They're just playing an MMO?
They get
It's
trapped
just
in it.
hack.gu, but
They get trapped in it.
yeah, I still wouldn't say that's an isekai.
No, I wouldn't either if you're describing it like that. I know, I'm saying I'm not very good at the game, but I do take a lot of these corners really well, at least in my own personal opinion.
You seem very good to me. Alright, let's see.
Hey, isn't that the peak of professionality? That you seem really good to someone who has no idea what you're doing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I probably don't want to let someone overtake me 90% of the way into this long, long race. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your solar energy! Once again, I do love taking out vital electronic infrastructure through the entirety of Mexico as a part of my funny driving event.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I want to end on Rosalind.
Am I an isekai? Yes, Circus, you are an isekai.
Ask the 8-Ball.
That's a good point. Ask the April. I'm sure its answer will be very insightful.
Yes!
Not all
How can you
shitposty.
not love cross-country racing when you have such nice-looking countries to cross?
Ah! No! I can make her dab! Millie just staring straight at the camera like, nope, I will not do it. You cannot make me. I will never do that.
You make her and she dabs, and she's like, why? How do you do that? Alright. Rodriguez has to be down here, because this is the Rosalind section.
The fact that you're gonna finally draw proper Rosalind art makes me excited too. By the way, who the cinnamon toast frick is Millie? Oh man, do I have a story for you? Alright. I'll go from the start. I will go from the start. So, have you ever played a game called Suikoden? Circus? And yeah, Tyler, I mean that kind of start. Like, I'm going from the start.
You go for it. I'm rearranging this list.
No. Okay, it's an old school RPG series. It's known for being that RPG series where you have 108 playable characters to pick and choose a party from. It's like fairly well known for that, basically. If I pick this restricted car list, yeah. I don't remember what it is. S1. Okay. The stories always revolve around the idea that, like, in order to prevent the calamity of the world, you have to assemble the 108 stars of destiny, and the true ending will only ever be gotten if you beat the game with all 108 recruitable characters. Right? Weird, okay, I've heard about it, and maybe that's the other thing. Yeah, that's not surprising. It's like, that's the thing it's known for, is the fact that it has 108 recruitable characters, usually referred to as the 108 stars of destiny. Right? And so in Suikoden 2, I believe, Millie is a recruitable character. She's a cute little girl with a beret, who uses a boomerang to smack all of the enemies at the same time. Like, that is literally it. She's one of the less important ones. She's just one of the more throwaway, like, you go find her dog Bonaparte, and then she's like, cool, I'll join your war effort. And she's like a cute little girl with a boomerang and a yeah, like that's kind of it, right? Like, she really did not have much going for her. And so, like, if you want, you can look up Millie, Millie, and then the game Suikoden 2, and I can tell you how to spell that one as well. But if you want to see what she originally looks like, right? This middling side character, she's no good either. She's, like, statistically horrible at the game. Like, a party that you're trying to play good will never use her. I don't think she has any, like, unity attacks with anyone. Like, She might have them with like some of the other animal like party members because like she likes animals, but like generally speaking, absolutely dog tier, like would never use her. Fell in love with her immediately. Absolutely fucking love her. And so because of that, I've been stuck for my entire life with the idea of like a blue color coded like boomerang wielding like naive girl. Like she's always like you know, fairly young and naive, and because she was called Millie in Suikoden, she was called Millie when I decided to make her in the like LARPing, almost Dungeons and Dragons style like role-playing shit that me and my friends would do in high school. And that was her genesis. I see it was a remaster and now I want it. Apparently it's like mid. But yeah, she was a completely nothing character in it that I like immediately was just like, oh, I must have this thing. She is now my Blowbow. And when me and Tyler eventually play the Suikoden games, because that's another series of RPGs that me and you will play, Tyler, it's going to be a really big deal when we get her. Trust me.
Alright.
Like, we will probably tell this story again so that we have the context. If you get the remaster, get me one, I want it. Finger touch, big shiny eyes, head looking down but eyes looking up.
Me?
Circus, but...
Oh, circus.
I mean, if you pick up that mantle, I suppose I'm not gonna say no.
I'm trying so hard to figure out this list, but I don't think there's any way I could evenly do it.
So just don't. Like, you'll just have to have a couple of nonsensical jumps.
Well, there are smooth transitions. It's just that, like, I can transition from Bloody Demons into Lottie's Harem into Rosalind's group and then end on Rosalind's group, but then Rodriguez is left up in the Bloody Demons section.
He is.
Or
He's
I can flip those two, and then it's like, yeah.
No,
so
Tyler, he is a Bloody Demon. He should be in the Bloody Demons group.
Yeah, I know. It's just I wanted to make it real smooth, but there's just no way to do it without splitting someone from a group that they're a part of.
He's not.
So...
He's not a part of Rosalind's group. He's a part of Bloody Demons.
Okay.
Like,
so we'll
I get what you're trying to say.
end...
He would not be, like, allowed back in that group, I guess is the way to put it. So, like, yeah, you can safely put him as a Bloody Demon, because that is what he is. But yeah, ever since then, Millie has been a go-to... So, like, yeah, I made Millie as a character in, like, the live-action roleplay thing that I did with my friends at high school. Her story then was a lot more important. She was, like, one of the main characters, one of the main love interests of the main character. Yeah, back then she was straight, because everyone was straight and human. Everyone was straight white humans, before I was a furry who was into D&D. So, like, she was she was the love interest of the main character, Azelf, one of the two. And, her whole shtick was that she was, like, blue color-coded because when the two gods made the world that LARPing story came from, one of them made all the physical bullshit of the world, and he was represented by the color blue, and the other one made all the magical bullshit of the world, and she was represented by the color red, and they were lovers, and they had, so quote-unquote, had a child. They didn't fuck and conceive a baby, but, like, you basically still call her their child. They had a child which was purple because it was the combination of both of them, and was supposed to act as the bodyguard against some massive, unforeseen, eldritch, calamitous evil. But she failed. The bodyguard failed. How? Did you see that killed my fucking clean? I just went off a ramp! The ramp the track made me go off of! The hell do you mean?
I can't believe.
Shut the.
Can't believe he went off a ramp.
Like the bodyguard failed to defend, and so the magic half of it, like the magic god. I'm just gonna use their names: Wolf and Paragon. Paragon being the magic one, like died to severely weaken this like calamity, and Millie lost her like red magical half of herself and fell from godhood to become like an orphan with no memories in the world. And at the same time, the story kind of officially starts happening there because magic starts dying. Obviously, because the god who owned all the magic just fucking died, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, that's kind of, like, one of the main, like, through lines of the party stories to figure out why magic is dying, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I've been obsessed with her as a character so much that she's also my go-to. Like, I've got a character creator in front of me and need to make a character for this video game character, right? Like, she's my go-to for that as well. And for a while, that was just a thing that I did that was separate to her story. But a lot more recently, and part of this is through D&D, but I won't flatter you, part of it was before D&D, Tyler. We came up with sort of this idea that she is a bit more special in a different way, in that her, like, soul, whatever universe exists that has an afterlife or, like, a life stream, whatever fucking word you want to use to describe it, her soul does not return to it, and instead persists, and then immediately takes on a new like baby when it is born, and she is like reborn, but like she doesn't have access to any of her memories. As like a weapon master is like her like title when I started thinking about this idea, right? And I like she still like I like the idea of her like being a weapon master is that like she doesn't have any like magical capability in her at all in whatever universe has magic. Like if I play the Dark Souls and I play Millie, I'm never allowed to use any cleric spells or any like sorcery spells. In D&D, she doesn't use any magic. In like, you know, other fucking games, like she like RPGs, like she doesn't play any magical classes. Like that's why I don't play Millie in Final Fantasy 14, Tyler, is because I want to play all the classes. Including the magic ones. If I was Millie, it wouldn't feel right to like, I'm gonna spec into white mage now, you know.
You're gonna what into what now?
Spec into white mage, like start playing a caster class, like because she can't, like canonically, she just can't do magic, right? And I was still using her as, like, a character creator, like, stand-in for video games as well. But that all sort of came to a head when I started playing Dungeons & Dragons with the current campaign with her. The idea of her being a weapon master and, like, this eternal soul that kept on coming back was always there. But what, like, me and Tyler sort of agreed upon the idea that the weapon master soul, like, houses the memories of all the previous Millies, and the reason why she is a quote-unquote weapon master is because the weapon master, like, it forgets all of the active memories, like, in a previous life, I was Joan of Arc, and I led the revolution, or whatever, right? But it remembers the muscle memory of how to use all these weapons, and so, like, the idea of her being a weapon master is if any incarnation of Millie ever managed to pick up a weapon that had never been held by any previous Millie before, she wouldn't actually be a master of it. She'd have to learn it from scratch. But then, like, when she did, and then that Millie died and a different weapon master was born later on, she would, like, have the body, like, the muscle memory of the previous one, and, like, it would, like, be added to her repertoire of tools, you know? But, like, in addition to that, we also sort of agreed, and kind of as a joke, but I'm kind of deciding I want to do it seriously, that whenever I've played Millie in a video game, that is a canonical Millie in, like, the past. Or the future. Like, it's just a canonical part of the Weapon Master soul, is, like, each of these incarnations of Millie. So it's like, Dark Souls Millie is canon to our Dungeons and Dragons Millie, in the sense that it's probably a Millie from a far-off past or a far-distant future. Like, it's probably the same soul. And, like, Millie from Pathfinder is canon to Dungeons and Dragons Millie. Like, they are all canon because it's not just, like, it's the soul. There we go, I didn't fucking fail it this time. It's like the soul gets, like, fucking recycled, and because it's always the same soul, it's always the same, like, you get what I mean, right? Like, it's, yeah. But yeah, that's a really, really long roundabout way to say that she's like a blowbow. Probably my most important blowbow that I've ever made.
Did you get all that, Circus? Were you taking notes? This will be on the exam.
If Circus is even here, he might have just left at some point. Like, I don't want to fucking listen to this shit. Shut up.
Is that how you think about Circus? Is that what you think Circus is like?
I think everyone's like that, Tyler. No one actually likes me. They all just tolerate me. So shit just got really dark. Bitch! It's called depression!
Such a bitch.
See, I knew you don't like me.
You think I have such low self-esteem that I'd hang out with you if I didn't like you?
See, now you're making it about you, Tyler.
Well, yeah.
Fuck. Hi, Circus. How much of that did you hear? None is an acceptable answer. But I am not repeating it. Alright, I'll repeat it if you want me to.
Lucky for you, it's recorded.
Yeah. And you'll see it in 6 to 8 months.
And
when
will
I upload the
eventually
VODs. Yeah, me and Tyler for the
be
same
uploaded.
joke. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm angry. I don't want to do this anymore. Tyler, look down at the end of the tunnel there. Oop, hold on. Look down the end of the tunnel there, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you see a goddamn fucking thing down the tunnel?
No.
Right. So I'm driving down the road, and I drive here. You see what I just did?
You just went past a checkpoint.
Uh-huh. And that fucking makes my time no longer clean. How was I supposed to know that the checkpoint was only on the left half of the road, huh?
I mean, I guess if you were following the arrows, you would have seen it.
Fucking God. I cannot believe. Alright, we'll start over a third time. This event was supposed to be the shorter one of the long events, but because I've had to redo it 3 times, in addition to the one time I did it because I was winning it, it's taking just as long. But yeah, no, that's who Millie is. That's why we keep referencing her. That's why you keep hearing her name in so many different, like, streams that are completely unrelated to each other. If I play Dynasty Warriors and make an edit character, it's gonna be Millie, like... Millie's fought in almost every single war, both real and magical. She's been in almost every single realm of the dimension, like... She is kind of, in a way, a Mary Sue, but she's always got a lot of, like, critical flaws and weaknesses to her character that does not make her, like... it makes her very, like, incompetent in a lot of ways. So I feel like I do a decently good job of making that balanced.
Do you want to hear my my more revised list.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is more about order. I still don't know if I'm gonna take some people out and move them around to accommodate others, but like, I have Lottie, Millie, Duke, Jazare, so
Of
the
course,
PCs
of course.
right away. Then we move into the rest of the party, so Boysen, Maury, Charm, Lucille. From there we go into the Volundiers, Sophidia, Lucrezia, Ogrenix.
Yep,
And then we got Abel,
of course.
right from Ogrenix to Abel. And from there we go into the other of Duke's harem that I remember so far, so Minty.
Mhm.
And then there's no really transition here, that's just Eileen.
Yep.
It's just Minty to Eileen.
Just town NPCs.
And then Eileen to Ovan.
Yep.
And then Ovan to Logos.
That makes
because
sense.
of the... Yeah.
And Logos will
and
lead
then
you
Logos
to the Bloody Demons.
lead into the Bloody Demons. So Logos, Mendes, Guftus, Rodriguez, Aloe.
Yep.
Then Aloe to Amaranth, because they're both connected to Millie.
Yep.
And then Amaranth leads into Lottie's harem, Silk, Sparks, Gub, Reeve.
And
Which
Reeve
leads nicely
leads
into
to
Rosalind,
Rosalind's
Reeve,
party.
Esmira, Bazra, Plakta, Mavari, and ending on Rosalind.
Mavari being 29 is also very poetic. I like that. Like
Yeah,
Mavari,
I wanted to put her.
Yeah.
I wanted to put her right next to Rosalind.
Yeah. No, that's a very poetic. I like that.
The only area that I really have like up for debate is the between Lucrezia and Ovan. That's like really the like
So
the
what?
problem area, if you will.
Why is that a problem area?
Because I don't know if I want Lucrezia and Ogrenix there, like at all.
Right, because you might want Abria.
Abria or Winifred. I like Winifred. Also, I like that the Volundiers are lesbian bi.
Bye bye bye. Da, 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 da. Alright. Well, in the meantime, do you want to do Reddit stories then?
Sure, I'll send this tentative list in the
Yep.
general server chat.
Might seem crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye.
Alright, so this is a story I've tried to read several times now. Am I the asshole for taking away my dad's girlfriend's keys after she
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
send me to bed?
Okay, yeah, I've been wanting to hear this one.
So I'll start over because I doubt you remember
Yeah,
any
yeah,
of the
yeah.
details.
Definitely start over.
For context, I, 21 female, have 4 siblings, 26 male, 23 male, 12 female, and 10 male.
Right,
And
they have
that's
a
my
couple.
cum alarm, but I have no cum.
They
so
have a
I
couple.
have to...
You still don't have any?
Well, yeah, I just ran out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I have to, like,
What?
go to the pharmacy and shit. But it's, like, in the middle of the week, so...
Middle of the week is
I have
exactly
work and
when
stuff.
you should get it. Well, yeah, because you work, but middle of the week is exactly when you should get it, because that's when it's open. It's not bad
Yeah,
for you to not have tea for a while, I hope. Right? Like, it's not like...
No, it would... the changes would revert as quickly as they've added themselves on.
Oh, okay.
Which is
so
like
we're
a
talking about...
long,
Yeah,
gradual
we're talking
process.
about, like, 3
I'd have to
years.
go months without tea to like even start to see some changes.
Do you have to take testosterone for the rest of your life, then?
In theory, yeah, because my body doesn't produce it on its own.
Yeah. So, like, even... Yeah, okay.
I have to take it. I have to take it for as long as I want to maintain the changes that I get.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like some of the things you do can be like these one and done permanent things. Like if you get the operation that changes one set
Yeah,
of
like
bits
if I
into
get top
another.
surgery, then
Yeah.
like the tits are just gone, and
Aretha looks like a kobold. Yeah, well, you look like a bitch. How'd you get out from under the desk? Get the fuck back in there.
Alright, our uncle has been our legal guardian since our mom passed, and my dad has been out of our lives. My 23-year-old brother and I are home for the summer from college. My oldest brother lives in the city since we've come home, my uncle has been away on a work trip, so it's just been me and my siblings around the house.
Oh.
Further context, my dad used to be a problem drinker and was basically estranged for half of my life. Very limited contact. And growing up, it's always been my siblings and I taking care of each other. For the past year or so, my dad has been wanting to reconnect with us, mainly my younger siblings. He's been getting better in his habits, and he's been clean for 3 years and managed to keep his act together. Because of this, we've allowed a couple visits from time to time. 4 months ago, he started seeing someone new, quite a bit younger than him, in her 30s, and she seems to have this strange obsession with playing mom. She visits way more frequently than he does, and seems to be under the impression that she's our new stepmom.
Right.
I think it's kind of weird, but
They
we just
give
let her
a
do her
set of-
thing.
They give her a set of keys because they like she has to do something while he's like in the hospital or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember that.
The uncle's on a work trip
Yeah.
or something, so.
Yeah, so she has to be let in the house to do actual help, and she takes this as an opportunity to be a gross, like, I don't like her one bit, is what I'm gonna try.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm automatically like, these like, OP and the older siblings are like in their like mid-early 20s. You're like 9 years older than them, lady.
Yeah.
Relax. You can't be. You're not their mom.
You are the difference between them in age that they are to their other siblings. You could basically just be another sister to them. Like, you're not their mom. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I always find it so weird when a parent gets with someone that's like around the same age as their kid. It's like,
It's kind of gross.
do you not find that weird?
The dad is kind of gross in
Do
this
you
as
not
well.
find that weird?
Yeah, the dad is real gross in this as well.
But it's kind of weird, but we just let her do her thing since she's not harming anyone. She does have this patronizing way of addressing us. It's better with my oldest brothers, but with me it gets a little ridiculous sometimes. Again, I just kind of ignore it and go about my business. A few weeks before my brother and I came home, she was helping my uncle pick up our younger siblings from school and driving them home. Because of that, she was given a key to the house. Since then, she's around all the time and just playing parent to my younger siblings, but not really doing much because my older brothers and I take care of the responsibilities.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In short, the situation started when we had her and my dad over for dinner. My brothers cooked a great meal, and it was all going good until my dad ended up making a very insensitive and inappropriate joke during dinner. And she corroborated that joke by making a really ugly insinuation about our late mother.
Yeah, that was
Not gonna get into that.
I didn't like understand what that meant until a few times that you described it. Like, I wish I knew what the joke was. I wish I wish OP would be willing to say that. Like, I'm sure that they must not be because it sucks, but it makes it harder for me to like wrap my head around this part of the story.
OP might elaborate on it in comments or in a update or something. Might see. But basically, Dad made a gross joke, and the
mom made it about the stepmom.
The girlfriend,
yeah, made
like
it about
built on it and like made it about the late mom.
Yeah.
We saw them out, and that was that. We put the kids to bed and kind of talked about what happened and informed our uncle about the situation. We were all kind of unsure what to do. The next afternoon, both my brothers were busy with work, and I picked the kids up from school and got home to my dad's girlfriend in our kitchen. This was the first time she's let herself in when nobody was home, and it caught me kind of off guard. She'd basically come to apologize on my dad's behalf. She said that he felt so ashamed he couldn't bear coming here. I sent the kids to their rooms and explained the situation to her, and also communicated to her that I found her comment to be extremely inappropriate and in poor taste. She started laughing it off, but I was clear with her that we wouldn't tolerate anything like this again. And then she said something like, "Aw, it's so cute that you're trying to be their mom or their adult." I just kind of blinked at her. The remainder of the conversation, she had that same attitude, just not taking me seriously and treating me patronizingly. Naturally, I got fed up and just got started on dinner. I don't know where she went for the next while. I think she went into the kids' rooms to help them with homework, but she stuck around for the rest of the night. Out of the kindness of my heart, I cooked extra food for her, even though she didn't ask for permission to stay, and lo and behold, she stayed for dinner. Later on in the night, she was fawning over the kids, and around 10, in her stepmom manner, she was like, "Okay, my dears, time for bed." My younger siblings were in the living room watching TV. They're usually pretty disciplined about going to the bed themselves. At this, they looked over to me and gave me a look like, "What is this lady doing?" And I just shrugged, and they went off to their rooms because it was close to their usual bedtime anyway.
Clean up!
Woohoo! Now wait for this. I'm in the kitchen cleaning up. Dad's girlfriend is on her phone at the island. She looks up at me and says, "You too, hun." It crosses my mind that she could have been joking, but I devised after a moment that this was not a joke, and she was in fact sending me to bed. So I naturally say, "What?" And she says, "It's getting late. Time for bed," and kind of tuts at me. To remind you guys, I am 21 years old.
Yeah.
I go to college,
Jesus fucking
and I'm working almost full time.
Christ.
I'm working almost full time in the summer.
Oh my god.
I've been taking care of my family since I was 12.
Oh my god, okay. This woman is a fucking moron.
This woman has been dating my estranged father for barely half a year. So I give her the benefit of the doubt that she clearly has some mental issues and is a little crazy. I tell her I think it's time she went home, and she's insistent that I go on to bed, still acting like she's my mom. This gets me a little ticked off. I explain to her that I feel disrespected being talked to like that and that I'm an adult. And as an extension of our previous conversation, I need her to take me seriously because I don't joke around about my family or my siblings, and she is on thin ice. She continues to laugh me off and goes on in a super patronizing tone.
Yikers.
Again, she uses the phrase, "It's so cute when teenagers try to act like adults." Throws in some stuff about me having a hissy fit and being rebellious. At this point, I'm just so fed up by everything. I simply say, "You have 5 minutes to get your things and leave this house." In response, she scoffs and gets up and walks off to the bathroom. And on the way, I hear her say something along the lines of, "No wonder Dad says you're a frigid little priss."
Whoa!
Well, she uses the first name of the dad, but I just to make sure that you know who we're talking about,
Yeah.
rather than throw another name in there.
Baja Circuit to Grand Telescopio. Where the fuck are those things? What the fuck is the Baja Circuit?
The Baja Blast Circuit?
Because these are all Baja circuits. That's a Baja cross-country circuit. That's a maybe that? It might actually be that. Because that's the only one that's called the Baja Circuit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fast travel there and see if that's what it means. Because I gotta start here and then go somewhere else. The something telescopio. Yeah, this is what it means. Okay. And then I've got to go to Grand Telescopio. Where the fuck is this? Oh, here. So it's basically just this path, but like very much
You can go up
intended
the mountain there.
very much intended to go in a straight line, like.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, I shall continue.
Yeah.
When she's in the bathroom, I go over to her handbag and her keys on the couch. She has a gigantic key ring and a ton of keys, so knowing she won't notice, I remove our house key from the ring. I then go back to my room. I hear her leave maybe 20 minutes later. The next day, I get a bunch of texts from her panicking about the key. I told her I took it. She said some stuff, called me a brat, saying she was going to tell my uncle and brothers and I was being childish. I told her I was at work and if she wanted to talk, she could call me at 4. Otherwise, she could go bother my brothers about it, but they were at work too, so good luck with that. She went off again about stop pretending to be an adult thing, and said my younger siblings were like her kids and she needed to take care of them, and that this was unsafe.
What does that even mean?
The last text I sent her was, quote, "This is the last time I'll say this."
I can do it.
You just gotta not do whatever you just did right there.
I need to come at a slightly different angle because I think it's like not so steep up here. Yeah, okay. I might still be able to make it this attempt too. The failure. Oh, actually, not with this amount of time, I don't think. Well, maybe. Oh, these rocks are scary. No, okay, I'm not going to. We'll definitely have to just try again. But yeah, okay, I know what to do.
Alright. So last text I sent her was, quote, "This is the last time I'll say this. You've been disrespectful of me and my brothers since we met and dismissed my attempts to communicate with you. I'm no longer investing energy into enduring your behavior. I'm going to be honest, there's very little chance you're going to get that key back. This is not helping those chances. Like I said, 4 p.m. you can call."
You need
End
off-road
quote.
tires for your off-road. These have off-road tires. I assume. It'd be wild if Dex made this and didn't give it off-road tires.
It would be very funny.
He might have given it, like, tires that are good for a combination of things, because those are the kinds of cars that I like, for what it's worth. Where I can just put one car on and be pretty good at a lot of things, instead of, like, having 3 different cars that are each individually good, very good for specific things, you know? So it could be that. It could be that they have, like, some fucking combination tire.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Oh, the little dancing dinosaur emojis.
Yeah. Were they dancing
That's
as
cute.
they fell?
They were dancing as they fell.
That's kind of cool that they're animated. Dex
Dex
probably
probably
put
put
snow tires on it. This is Forza 5. There's no snow tires, I don't think.
And a train turbo.
Because it doesn't... Oh, so does Minty know cars? There we go. Does Minty know his cars, does he? Well, of course he does. Hold on. Minty's the person who plays Forza with Dex as well. Why am I asking this?
I like how you're scolding yourself.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Horizon Baja to Club de Opala de... There's too many does in that. But I know where it starts at least. Does Forza 5 have snow tires? I wouldn't... I don't think Forza 5 has snow. Here. I think there are snow tires, but on specific cars. You can tell that this is the Baja. Am I going the right direction? Yeah. You can tell that this is the Baja truck. It's one of my favorites. Cool. Let's try that and not be so horrendous.
I do like the idea of the GPS saying turn around when it is safe to do so.
In the middle of the air.
Like ramp off the dune and do a 180.
Yeah. Potentially not a lot of snow on the map, probably just a mix of standard race, slicks, and rally. Yeah, whereas Forza 6 has snow tires because it has like actual huge amounts of map that are the snow region. Baja and trophy trucks I love. I don't know what a trophy truck is. I don't know anything about cars, but I know that I like this thing. Well, fuck. Anyway, yeah, you can continue, Tyler.
Alright, she yapped some more, then blew up my brother's phones and texted my uncle as well. I'm writing this as this is occurring. I told my brothers a bit about what happened when she came over, but they don't know the full story. My uncle is also in the dark about this, but I'll tell him what happened if I need to. Bruh, she's texting them. I think you need to.
El Arco de Cabo San Lucas to El Estadio Horizon. Well, that's... I knew that this was going to be one of them, but I don't know... Where's the other one? Also, how much time do I have? 3 minutes. Okay, so it's actually going to be a while away. Was it that? No. Reading is hard, Tyler. El Estadio Horizon. El Estadio Horizon! You like me saying it like a white guy?
I like you saying it like Sophia.
El Estadio? Well, I wonder, what languages would Sophia be able to speak? Oh, the stadium! Like, just the stadium. That makes sense. Okay. Am I moving too much? Why wasn't I allowed to fast travel? There we go. You're basically driving a trophy truck. True, that's why I just got the Rally Adventure Pack so I can get more Baja and trophy trucks. Fair enough.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Drive it to the ocean.
This one's annoying because I can't fast travel to the road where it starts. I wonder if that's faster. Hold on. Oh shit, you know what? This is a cross country, but it might be faster to just be on this road. Hold on.
Yeah, it seems like a road thing.
It's cross country, so usually the cross country things are like, you're supposed to dip on and off the road. Like, you're supposed to. But this is really, really road-like. Oh. Coming back here doesn't reset the time. Cool. Hopefully switching cars does. I mean, it did, but it also started immediately. And took away my marker. Alright, continue, Tyler. I got this from here.
Alright. Look, I don't doubt that in her heart she truly does care for my younger siblings. I don't think she's a bad person or anything. Plus, my uncle trusted her enough to give her entry into his house. She just really pissed me off. Her whole stepmom act is also really facetious to me. I had no problem letting her help around the house if she was respectful and communicated if that's what she wanted. Anyways, am I the asshole?
No. No, this fucking woman is insane. Like, unless she's genuinely in the dark about how old you are and you look like one of those, like, fucking college people that look like a teen. Like, if you look like you're fucking 15 or some shit. But even then, if you're demonstrating like, how much work you're putting into the house, you should be respecting a 15-year-old.
Like, she's cooking dinner and she's cleaning up.
Like, even if you were a 15-year-old who's putting as much work into the house as you are, that just means you should be respecting them because of the work they're doing, not because of their age.
Yeah. Gentle update. I had to put this in the comments, but for those who didn't see, after Dad's girlfriend's freak out, my uncle called me and said, "What's this she's saying about you stole her keys and kicked her out?" And he was already laughing as he said this, because he knows and trusts me, and he knows that I'm a level-headed person. And I told him, yeah, she tried to put me in bed and called me a priss, and that cracked him up hard. When I told my brothers too, they were like, wow, I'm surprised you didn't knock her out. They both knew she could be a little weird, but never that she had been like that. I think it was because it was the first time she and I were alone. She's not coming back to the house, not picking up the kids again, only sees the kids when they hang out with Dad and my oldest brother is around. My uncle has full custody of the kids. They're safe.
Hell yeah.
There's more nutty stuff going on with her, though. I'll have another update prepared soon. It's gonna be very interesting.
Oh, okay. I'm really glad. That's the best kind of story, where the people who need to be safe are really safe, but we still get to watch the crazy nut job be a crazy nut job, you know?
Mm.
Tyler, I have arrived at the stadium here.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Alright, and then...
Bahia de plano. Tumulegue.
Okay, you can help me find these, I'm sure. I feel like I've seen... I always thought it was Mulage or something like that, but I feel like I've seen that on the right side of the map somewhere. I could be wrong. Remember, they could also be the big words, too.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, so this is where we're
Mulege.
going. And what was the time? I keep on forgetting to check that properly. 3 minutes, so it could be pretty far away.
Bahia de plano, to the left.
Yep. Right, and I'm still moving.
When it's just
Fast traveling, get rid of my marker, and that makes me sad. Let me fast travel!
Millie's careening down the road at 90 miles per hour. Why can't I teleport?
I set my speed to kilometers, by the way. I ain't doing them freedom units.
Alright.
Where was it? Mulage is just this entire town. Maybe.
Yeah, seems like.
Or is it... It's not Mulage, isn't it? It's like...
Mulege.
And this is definitely a... back to the Baja truck kind of deal. Yeah, I want to know the crazy shit. Tell me the crazy shit.
Comments first.
Yeah.
Comments. Not the asshole. I guarantee that was not the first time she was in your house when no one was home. You need to talk to your brothers and uncle. It'd be a good idea to change the locks. This woman doesn't sound stable. Your uncle should probably have her and your sperm donor blocked from being able to pick up your other kids from school.
Sperm donor is such a great term for father. It's one of my favorite.
OP replies, LMFAO, this needs to be top comment for calling my dad a sperm donor.
Yes!
Update is in the comments, but I'll add it to the post. Just showed my older brother. He's cackling his head off. Another comment, am I the only one confused as to why she seems to be under the delusion or impression that you're a teenager? You don't owe her anything, but you should hold a family meeting to confront and figure out what your dad is telling her and set the record straight. And OP replies, see, I wish there were a whole misunderstanding, but she knows my age. We've talked about these parts of my life in light conversation. She knows I'm coming home from college with my brother, and even then, I'm working my ass off driving kids to school, picking them up, packing them lunch, going to work, driving them to sports, making dinners. Even if I was 17, that earns some respect to my name and a rite of passage of being an adult, I feel like.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what I was saying, right? Like...
That's exactly what you were saying.
Yeah. Like... she's not, and even if she was, like, the work she's putting in gives her the right to be treated like an adult. Like, if you're gonna have to give up your childhood like that, because she was saying she's been doing this kind of shit since she was 12. If you're gonna give up your give up your childhood like that, the fucking least you can be given is being treated like an adult in its place.
Is like the respect.
Yeah.
Another comment says, I would have told her to fuck off and get the hell out. Even if I was a teenager, I wouldn't go to bed because she said so. I go to bed when I want and don't have a bedtime schedule like the younger kids in the house. She's not my mom, stepmom, aunt, grandma, or anyone else so important to tell me when to go to bed like a little kid.
No, exactly.
Especially when she's saying it in my own house where she's nothing but a guest in it. And since your dad wasn't there, she wasn't even that since you didn't invite her over. Plus, since she's a non-resident of the house, she expected you to go to bed and leave her unsupervised in the house to do who knows what in it while everyone was in their rooms. Though, since you took her keys before she left, why didn't she notice while she was leaving that she didn't have them since she would have needed them to lock the door behind her?
Which means she didn't lock the door behind her. You know. Or, that might not necessarily be true. We have doors that lock just by pulling them closed.
OP replies, "Wow, I'm glad you understand how I felt." And we locked the door by turning the interior lock and then shutting it, so you don't need to use the key when you're leaving. That's why I figured she wouldn't notice.
Down and came back to a fully complete notification.
Hell yeah. Alright, that's Baja completed.
Update. This update is actually bonkers. On one hand, I'm so tired of this shit. On the other, I'm happy to at least give you guys a good story.
Yeah.
Warning, this is a long story. If you don't like how long it is, you may skip it. You don't have to read it. The next person who comes into the comments to complain that it's too long or that I need to learn concision or that I shouldn't have passed elementary
concision-
school, I swear to God I will find you.
Is
It's
concision?
concise, but as a nerd,
No, but
as a noun,
yeah, is concision an actual word? Because that's cool.
I think.
That's cool.
That sounds better than conciseness.
Yeah. Alright, now for my least liked one. Street racing is the one that I like the least. So... Door knock? Yeah. Nope. What's up? You've got it here? Okay. Perfect. Tyler, can you give me maybe 5 minutes while I go help with some furniture?
Sure.
Okay. Don't read the Reddit, but entertain the chat. Oh!
Hi, chat. It's me, Tyler. I am neither the person you're here for, nor do I like cars very much. So, I'm sure you will love, me. We can throw things at Aretha's lifeless corpse while he's gone, like these needles. He's staring at me. So rude. I'll fix that staring problem. No more staring. What? No. Stay on longer. Why does the box go away so quickly? Is everyone else seeing how the box shows up and disappears so quickly? Alright, well. Note to Aretha, box timer needs to be longer. Let's spin him around, then that way he's not staring at anyone.
Spin father spin.
Fun. We're having fun. Everyone's gonna tell Aretha that I did a good job of entertaining, right? No one's gonna sell me out. You guys would never do that to me. We can do a gay party and it'll be fun. He's staring at me even more. No. This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. Oh my god. Oh boy.
Horizon Arcade will begin shortly. Good luck.
We've added some new gay party songs. As you can see, anyone who's been here before and has heard, like, I think we only had like 3 before. So we've added some more since then. So that's he's still fucking staring at me. Oh my god. Jail. Jail for you. Cease with your staring. Damn, it's see-through. I should have foreseen this. um. So Aretha sure is taking a while. Oh, I know how to get him to stop staring at me. Get burbed, idiot. Now he's just staring really intently at Razor. Slap, 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 slap. Is Aretha back? Aretha's almost back. Can everyone hear him? He's almost there. I hate when I try to log into PayPal to like pay for something online, and they're like, "All right, put in your email," and I put in my email, and they're like, "All right, do you want us to text a code to your phone and do that, or do you want to log in another way?" And I'm like, "I'd like to log in another way," and they're like, "All right, here's our lame other options for you to log in, and one of them's the password," and it's like, why the did you make me like create a password that's got all the like things that you wanted in it, like the numbers and the special characteristics, and can't be sequential and all that shit. Like have to have a capital and a lowercase and all that stuff. If you're gonna like not even bother to use the password for its function, which is to log me in securely, like
All
the
right,
fuck is the point?
what are we ranting about?
I forgot that I left Berry in my cart, so I went to go like pay for it by logging into PayPal. But PayPal, whenever I log into it to like pay for something like through another app, um, it always does that thing where it's like enter your email, and then I enter the email, and then it's like, all right, click confirm, and we'll send a text to your phone number to so you can log in,
Mhm.
and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So then I click try another way, and the second option is password, and I'm like, why don't they just let me put in my username and password and I'll log in?
Because technically passwords are less secure. All right, let me read the chat. Aretha's Avi looks like it's judging your soul. It wants your soul, or to eat the kobold next to you. Either is viable.
Yeah, the uh angle your head was at, your avatar's head was at, as it
Yeah, AFK.
as it rested, was like staring right at me. At one point I triggered a gay party just to have it like to put it center screens because I hoped it would look away from me, but it was looking even more directly at me somehow.
Well, yeah, because all it does is rotate me to the right a bit, and if I'm looking over my right shoulder, this is kind of looking at you, and then, this is looking at you even more, right? Like, that makes sense to me. So, yeah.
Yeah. Also, you need to adjust the timer on the box because it doesn't last very long.
What do you mean? Oh. That is not correct. Omega throws thread. Now I need to find box.
Box.
Candace Emma, Piano, Anvil, Princess Gambit, 1,000 Needles, Rubies, box. The 3 after seconds is 2. That doesn't seem right. 8.
Books.
Hey, there we go. Now I can't see! Yay!
I was trying to drop boxes on your head so you'd stop staring at me, but they disappeared like immediately, and I was like, oh no!
I deny your boxes. Anyway, we have another. This is, if I look at these accolades, yeah, this is the last insanely long race that I have.
All right.
Hopefully. And is it that long? It's gonna have lots of really annoying twists and turns, so it's gonna be really annoying for the for the clean lap as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. So.
Yeah, give us this crazy update.
First of all, to all those who are concerned about the mental stability of my dad's girlfriend and the safety of our family, don't worry. The children are safe and sound. As I've said, I have informed the adults of the family about everything. The kids always have one of us around. And yes, my uncle has full legal custody of them. My dad is, in the nicest way possible, a spineless, pathetic shit. Even his girlfriend wanted to use him. Even if his girlfriend wanted to use him to do something, she wouldn't be able to. My uncle has a stable career, is renowned in his field, loved in the neighborhood, so there's no possible legal battle that could be put up.
Hell yeah, so we love that.
I mean, that's probably how the uncle got legal custody of him in the first place.
Yeah.
Furthermore, we are keeping an eye on her, and she only sees the kids when my dad sees them.
Fine,
Since
I'll
the beginning
say it
of
in
summer,
real life.
she hasn't picked them up.
Fine, I'll say it over the stream instead of over Telegram. You're a slut.
was just gonna DM that over Telegram, like, privately, but they were like, no, you're streaming, shh. And I'm like, fine, I'll just say it here. Little slut. You know who you are.
You know who you are. Several people look nervously around.
Well, yeah, I do kind of seem to gather that audience. I suppose I am talking about, like, 95% of my potential chat. Speaking of, where is Wise?
This is it. The marathon. The biggest street race we've ever built. Are you ready?
Alright, blah blah blah. Since the beginning of summer, she hasn't picked them up. That was always going to be temporary. And no, she won't be picking them up again. We took your guys' advice and called the school. The kids are out for the summer already, but they know for next semester. We do have cameras around the house. We confirmed that the incident was the first time that she was at the house alone. This
That's
isn't
good
meant to
at
relieve
least.
my... This isn't meant to relieve myself of any responsibility, but I really didn't see that incident coming. She was on good terms with my uncle, friends, and my oldest friends with my oldest brother, and she loved the kids. And the kids loved her. Besides the occasional weirdness towards me and brother number 2, it seemed fine. I see a lot of why did she have a key in the first place? Again, she was a trusted adult in my uncle's eyes. She was his brother's girlfriend, and he thought he knew her well. She volunteered to help pick the kids up after school on days that my uncle got a little busy, so he gave her the key to the house so she could get the kids home safely.
Yeah, this is all valid. Like, this is all completely valid within the context. Like, before shit started being weird.
Yeah. A lot of you expressed frustration for how I handled the situation, saying I should have been more proactive or been meaner to her. All fair. I'm sure some of you would have done much better than me. I'm simply a low-energy person who's not very reactionary. That's all I can say. But those disappointed that I didn't respond with violence don't seem to understand that you can't risk that with kids in the house. That's not something I want them to see, and God forbid if it escalates, it could put them in danger.
Absolutely.
As it turns out, you guys were right. She was mistaken about my age. Not that it excuses her behavior. She thought I was 18.
Huh.
That's still an adult.
Yeah!
And again, still the thing we were saying before, like, even if she was 17, she's
If
still
she's
doing
an
all
18...
this shit.
Yeah. Oh, shit, that's a really tight corner. I'm gonna have to rewind. Yeah, if she's an 18-year-old that's been working since she was 12, taking care of 2 kids, going to college, like... I'm like, okay, ma'am, respectfully, respecting an adult as an adult. Okay, ma'am, Mrs. last name, respect. Like, it doesn't fucking matter how old they are.
Mhm.
Like, that's... She's giving me the energy of the kind of person who wouldn't respect her barista because they're a 16-year-old.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking care that the person who's giving me my McDonald's Happy Meal is half my fucking age. They're, like, a figure of authority in this situation. You respect them.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't want
They're
them
also just,
spitting
like,
food.
a human being. Just, like, don't talk that way to a human being.
Yeah, I
All
suppose
the patronizingly, like, again, oh, it's so cute when you try to act all serious. It's like, no, they're talking to you seriously. Talk to them seriously.
Yeah, I suppose that's something that, like, that part often gets lost on me, that humans actually deserve respect by default. You know, the whole family situation didn't make, like, remembering that part easy, I'll be perfectly honest.
Right. Anyway, she was just taken about my age. Thought I was 18. My uncle cleared it up with her. Yes, I did get an apology after what happened. No, I really can't give a shit. She apologized by saying she was so sorry about what she said, and she sensed disrespect from my end, which made her defensive. And I just said, okay, and left it at that. She apologized to the rest of the family as well about her joke at dinner. And about the comment that my dad supposedly made, the one about her being a frigid little Chris.
I don't think he did. I think she's making that up. That's my guess.
I have it on good authority that she just fabricated it. You guys don't have to believe me, but I know my father to the bone, and he isn't like that.
He's a lot of other disgusting things, but he's not. No, you know, I get that. It's weird to have these relationships because you know your family even when they're horrible. So it's like, for example, I know my father really, really well, obviously, and was a really horrible person. He would never, for a single second, be homophobic to me. You know, like, because like he's very, very fully LGBTQ supporting. He was just abusive in loads of other ways. So like I totally like I get where she's coming from with that of like oh he would never do that kind of abuse because he's like I know him. Like I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like if someone accused my dad of grooming, I'd be like,
He
well, I mean, like,
just
I'll
doesn't- just doesn't
that just
care
doesn't seem like a him thing.
Yeah.
That's not really his style. He barely likes my mom, I think. So like I don't think he'd be into anything.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like
I mean, like, I'm not gonna like just say to a victim, like a potential victim's face, like you know what I mean? But like,
no, I know.
just like knowing him, I'm just like, yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that one. But, other than that, thank you for all the ceaseless support. I'm reading all your comments even if I'm not responding. I appreciate all your thoughts and advice. For ease of the rest of this, my dad's girlfriend will be called Sorrel, and my older
Sorrel?
brothers are Sorrel. Sorrel.
So,
We'll go with Sorrel.
that's that's no more a name than Sorrel, Tyler.
The name that they gave their dad earlier was Anatoly, so I think they might not be English.
Interesting. Can we figure out what like culture these names are from? Because those are fucking cool names. Sorrel and Anatoly.
Name origin. Anatoly name origin is a French male name. So let's look up Sorel. Sorel is a gender-neutral name of German origin.
Interesting. It
seems like vaguely European.
Yeah.
Or Sorel derived from the old French word Sorel.
Yeah.
So French seems.
I should look up more cool like I want to say naming conventions, but I just mean names in general for like non-white cultures, because like there's some really fucking cool names there. I just don't know how much of that would be like weird gross appropriation, because like those are really cool sounding names.
I think it's fine to like make things that like.
I would make a character who is French, who has a French name, or like who has like, you know, a family history of like French heritage.
Right.
I wouldn't just slap it on like a white California. Like, hi there, my name is Anatomica. Like, fucking whatever the fuck it was, I can't even remember.
Anatoly.
Anatomica. That's some fucking Shira.
That's Ophidia's next name.
Yeah, that's some Shira bullshit right there.
Good for her. She chooses that name next. Anyway,
Sophidia, when she starts going by she, it pronouns and goes by Anatomica because it's kind of like an objecty sounding name.
Yeah. Alright, for ease of the rest of this, my dad's girlfriend will be called Sorrel.
Yeah.
And my older brothers are Henry, the eldest, and Teddy, the second.
Yeah, and then those
The
are normal
eldest.
names. That's very weird that she picked some really funky names. But alright.
Alright, get some goddamn popcorn. Here we go. It's my little brother's elementary school graduation, and the whole family's there. My uncle, and my uncle via FaceTime. Henry's girlfriend, who, after hearing this whole story, hates Sorrel, is there as well. Very happy occasion. Dad is banned. Boo-hoo. After photos are taken, we all go to the park. Little brother loves watching the ducks and digging for snails. And I notice Henry is very distracted by his phone. I ask him what's up. Turns out he was sending photos of the graduation to our dad, which is fine, but he's now asking to come say hi to us at the park since he's nearby. We decide, okay, it's a special day, we're all in a good mood, kids want to see their dad too, so Dad shows up with Sorrel. Immediately, as soon as they get out of the car and greet the kids, Sorrel looks to me and makes a snarky joke. Oh, hi everyone, hi, hey, oh, and there's Mom.
You have the opportunity here to have been the raging bitch that you are, and then to earn back that goodwill. And this is what you're doing with it?
For the sake of happy children, I just exchange glances with my brothers and say nothing. OP has, like,
The
so much
patience of a
patience.
saint. Yeah.
Throughout the park time, she mostly interacts with the kids and Henry. Teddy and Henry's girlfriend get us hot dogs, and we move to the picnic bench to eat. And I'm hungry as well, so I wipe up 3 dogs in a matter of 5 seconds.
Hell
Here,
yeah.
Sorrel says the second thing of the day to me. You're gonna have a lot of yakking to do after that. She gestures to her mouth with her fingers,
What does that even mean?
implying that she's gonna have to throw up to lose that weight from eating hot
Ew!
dogs.
Is she saying... She's suggesting, like, bulimia? Like...
Yeah.
I
Context,
hate this
I'm
bitch.
healthy and slim.
I hate this bitch.
Yeah.
I hate this bitch so much, Tyler. I was willing to genuinely give her the benefit of the doubt, and it's like, oh my god, I'm so stupid because your age is actually this number. And I think it's okay to disrespect young people even if they're extremely successful and stable. But, like, no, all of my goodwill is... What the fuck?
Context, I'm healthy and slim, and I have a high metabolism, so naturally I eat a lot. I take this as her saying that I'll have to pull trig, which, again, more slang for throwing up, I guess.
Yeah.
So I just say, I don't do that, and I keep eating.
Oh my fucking god. I hate this bitch, Tyler.
Yeah. Fast forward. Henry and his girlfriend have gone to the bathroom, and we're wrapping up. Sorrel turns to my dad and goes, "Babe, if you're tired, I can take the kids home." Teddy snorts into his water cup and says something like, "Lady, you're crazy." And I say, "Nah, we're good." She says, "Are you sure? I don't mind driving." I tell her that I drove. She says, "You can drive?" This makes my younger siblings look at each other and giggle. At this point, I'm just sitting back and sipping on my soda, helping my little brother sort the rocks he collected. Like, I don't care what comes out of this lady's mouth anymore. Dad steps in. Context here, I learned driving from my dad, and he used to be a street racer. And he goes, "Yeah, she drives like a bat out of hell." My car is sitting down the street in view. He points to it and says, "That's her ride. Ride. Nice, isn't it?" I spent years working on it.
Oh, she's
Sorrel
a
goes to
car
my dad.
person! Wait, is Opie
yeah, I
a
guess so.
Yeah, no, Opie's a girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Opie's a car girl! Oh, Opie is cooler by the fucking minute. This is a girl I want to be friends with.
Sorrel goes to my dad. "Ah, so that's where all your money ends up." Dad says, "Oh, no, her money." And Sorrel starts asking me a bunch of questions about how much the car was, how much money I make, etc. This is really weird.
Oh, boy.
Henry and his girlfriend return. More small talk happens. We get on the topic of Henry's work banquet. Context: it's a big gala event held in an opera house. There's an earlier mingle for my brother and a +1, and the family comes for the banquet. My brother's girlfriend has to get knee surgery the day before, so I'm supposed to go as the +1.
Gotcha.
So he's talking about the whole event. My brother asks our dad and Sorrel if they'd like to be there, but it's very late notice, so it's okay if they can't. They say of course they'll come. Henry's girlfriend says, "So sad I won't be there." So Sorrel goes, "Who are you walking in with then?" Henry says, "I asked Charlie," me, OP, by default after we found out that girlfriend couldn't be there. Sorrel's like, "Your sister? Isn't that kind of weird?" And she does this face scrunch thing. Henry's girlfriend wasn't putting up with it. She just said, no, not weird at all." And then Sorrel says to Henry, "All right, but we'll get some photos together, right?" And before he can say anything, his girlfriend goes, "Yeah, there's the family photo stuff at the end. I don't know if they have it for extended family, though," and turns and walks off to throw out the trash. That kind of wraps up the park day.
Okay. Wow, yeah,
Casually calling her extended family is kind of fun.
Yeah. I like this bitch. I like Henry's girlfriend a lot. She is mad. I love it.
2 nights later, Henry is back at his apartment with his girlfriend. I'm home with my other siblings, and I get a FaceTime call from him. I pick up, and he says, "Get Teddy right now." I get my other brother. Henry is apparently bewildered about something. I can hear his girlfriend in the background. He tells me he's sending me screenshots. I say, "Okay." Teddy and I read them. The screenshots are of Henry's text conversation with Sorrel. He only had Sorrel's contact in case of emergency,
Yeah.
when she was picking up the kids from school last month. As we're reading them, Henry explains that she initiated a light text conversation after the incident with me, just asking about after our general well-being, making small talk. He held her at arm's length, but to be nice, texted her back.
Gotcha.
The text he sent me started off with Sorel asking about the gala again and what she should wear. Henry politely texts her back that he already communicated this with his dad, so she could just ask him. After a few more texts, she goes back to the topic of his +1 for the carpet event. She says that it would be so good for her networking, blah blah. She works in a similar sector as my brother, and that he should make sure to get photos of them together. And was he sure he wanted me to go as his +1? And she said the brother sister thing might be kind of weird, and like people might mistake that we're dating. He responded curtly that it's very normal and that he's taking me. And then she starts asking about where he takes his lunch. Context, it was mentioned at the park that my brother sometimes misses lunch because he sleeps in and doesn't have time to pack it in the morning, especially on the days he has to drive the kids to school. She then
Right.
offers to bring him lunch at his work.
Oh my god,
Uh,
she's trying to get in on that.
Her last text reads, "Wouldn't want my baby boy to go hungry," with a crying cat emoji.
Ugh! Why is she sleeping around this family like a Pokédex? She's not yet. She's trying to, is what I should say. Because Henry seems like an extremely good guy.
My jaw is on the floor. Teddy is cackling. I can hear Henry's girlfriend in the background going, "That bitch, that bitch!" None of us have any idea if she meant baby boy in her weird stepmother way or if it was sexual innuendo, because God knows with this woman at
And
this
it
point.
could be fucking birth. It could be real Freudian up in this bitch.
Oh, yeah. We come to the decision that these screenshots are going straight to my dad. We consider that might just be a weird millennial thing, the way she texts, but we're thinking we probably have to go to have a conversation with her about her behavior, me and my brothers, because as of right now, we're reckoning with the fact that this lady might may be impregnated by her brick-headed father and be the future mother of our next sibling, which would be a fucking nightmare.
Oh!
The same night Henry.
Oh, no, that's what she means. Oh my god. No, what? No, she's offering to get him lunch.
Yeah, no, they're just like they're dealing with the fact that like she might because her and the dad are dating
And fucking,
that like
presumably.
fucking there's always the chance that there will be another sibling which will tie her to the family forever.
Yeah, in a way that you can't. Yeah.
The same night Henry tries to talk to our dad about our concerns with Sorel, but gets brushed off. Gala day. So now we're skipping ahead to Gala.
Mm-hmm.
The Gala. I go to the mixer with Henry, and Teddy arrives later with the kids in tow.
Yep.
At the banquet, she's doing her weird mom thing again, telling the kids to go make their plates, lecturing them about vegetables, etc. I have to keep an eye on them because my little sister is allergic to almost everything on the planet, and my little brother is autistic and has sensory issues that will cause him to throw up when he tries to eat something he forgets he doesn't like.
Oh my god.
I packed meds and sandwiches for the kids in lieu of the issues mentioned above.
Yep. So, of course, OP, the actual, and I'll say unfortunately, parentified figure in this, knows what the fuck is going on with their siblings, because they're the ones that are actually taking care of them, and the mother is just, like, the girlfriend pretending to be a mother is no fucking clue, obviously.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that OP, like, had to be parentified like this, though. But, like, man, are they cool in so many other aspects. If they said that they were doing like college, I was gonna say university, but that's not correct. If they were doing college to be like a fucking surgeon, I'd be like, you have the patience for it with all of this shit going on.
So little bro, the autistic one, had stacked his plate upon Sorel's instruction, but when he got back to the table, the food on the plate was touching, so he couldn't eat it anymore.
Yep.
Sorel starts tutting and tells him to eat, but by God, you could hold a gun to his head and that kid would still not touch his plate.
Absolutely.
Parents of kids with autism, you know what I'm talking about.
I am the autism kid, I get that.
He says he's lost his appetite and asks me if I have any food, and I silently give him the sandwiches I'd packed because I knew this would happen. Sorel tells me to stop babying him, looks to Dad for support. Dad puts his hands up, he knows he can't step in about shit. Little sis comes back next with a Greek salad on her plate. Henry and I automatically start picking the olives out, stone fruit allergy. And Sorel starts again with the babying comment. These kids are going to grow up to be picky eaters if you baby them like that. Henry explains that she's allergic. Sorel suggests that we can fix it with exposure therapy. I tell her she will vomit if she eats olives. I then suggest she goes go take some photos with Henry because I'm starting to grow irritated with her presence at the table.
She probably doesn't say that part though.
Yeah, she's like, why don't you go take some photos with Henry? When Sorel returns, I'm giving my little sis her mealtime meds. I've been administering my siblings' medication since I was 16. Sorel slides into the seat next to us, puts her hands out, and starts saying in a hushed voice, "What are you doing? What are you doing? She can't take that with food." I gather that she's mistaken it for my sister's HT meds, which she's seen us give her about 2 hours before dinner, usually because it can't be mixed up with food. But I'm giving her diabetes mealtime meds.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it's my little sister who speaks up first. She's quick as a whip and says, "No, I need to take it now. It's metformin. If I don't have it, I'll poop myself." And this makes us laugh. And Sorrel goes, "Oh, I thought it was the Synthroid." And Teddy
Okay.
says, "Nope, I gave that to her in the car." And Sorrel goes, "Oh, you could have told me that." And Teddy says, "Why would I?"
Yeah. It's none of your fucking business.
And then I think this confers his French because OP wrote this part, the next sentence in French, but translates it to, "Come on now. My arrête. My arrête."
Yeah.
I guess is
It's
how
probably
you
like
pronounce that.
Yeah, well, who knows? Because I don't know if either of us speak enough French to be able to make that judgment call. But it is probably a French exclamation, like the way that we say, like "Jesus Christ." It means like more or less the same thing. Like, what the hell is, you know? It's probably like a French exclamation of some sort.
All right. After the dinner and speeches are over, we get in line for family photos. While we're in line, my little sister starts to feel sick from the soda she drank, and I take her to the bathroom. She ends up vomiting, but feels better immediately afterwards. Some of it ends up on my dress, so I have to go get water and go back to the family while I clean up in the bath. So I have her go get water and go back to the family while I clean up in the bathroom.
Yep.
When I get back to them, Teddy was holding onto my scarf and he puts it back around my neck. Then Sorrel reaches over and tugs part of the scarf down to cover more of my chest, I guess, and she's like, "That's better, more family friendly," and winks at me. I readjust it and say, "Please don't presume to touch me ever again." I didn't mean it in a rude way, I said it very calmly, I literally just meant what I said, but this offends her greatly. She grabs Henry and says, "Oh my god, did you hear her?" But my dad pulls her away a little and he's whispering at her to calm down and whatnot. We get to the carpet for the photo. Sorrel starts ushering and arranging us, like, "Dad over here, okay, brother here, little ones in front," and she puts her and my dad in the center, like they are the parents, and with their hands on the shoulders of the kids in front, my older brothers on either side. She puts me off to the side, obviously. I can't care anymore. I just want to get out of there and go home. After a few photos, Henry kindly suggests we take some of just him and his siblings. And then he pulls me to the center, and as we're rearranging, he whispers to me, "Good job putting up with this. We're almost done." A few more photos, then Sorrel says, "How about just me and the boys?" And she has me and my little sister step off. Then she giggles, "Wait, carry me," and proceeds to jump onto my dad and Henry and has them lift her in front of them. We do one last full family one to finish it off, for which she arranges me behind her, so she's pretty much completely blocking me from the camera. Again, I'm tired and exasperated, so I could not care less.
Valid.
As the banquet wraps up, we head on outside, getting ready to leave. Henry takes the kids for the bathroom trip before the drive. We're making small talk. At some point, the topic of dessert comes up, and I make a comment about the creme brulee they had, and I pronounce it in the French because it's a French word, and I'm French.
Hey, confirmation!
I guess if we didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so instead of like creme brulee, hold on, I actually want to look this up. Like, proper French pronunciation of creme brulee. French pronunciation of creme brulee. Burley.
Brulee.
Usually this is like a... There it is.
Crème brûlée.
Ah, okay, yeah. Like...
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
Crème brûlée.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Sorrel interrupts and goes, creme brulee in a really exaggerated mockery of how I said it, and she laughs like it's funny. Unfortunately, that was my last straw, and I say, "Anatoly, take your girlfriend and get in the car right now." And that's the quote. And the additional because I'm about to kick this woman in the head.
Yeah.
She scoffs and looks at me like I'm acting out and says, "Sweetie, that's no way to talk to me or your dad." And, and I tell her that her glue-on eyelash is falling off. It is, and I start walking to my car. I'm pretty sure I hear her calling me a bitch as I'm walking away.
That's your fucking cracking? Is telling them to leave respectfully and that their eyelash is falling off? Jesus Christ, I don't want to see this bitch when she's actually mad.
She might give you a very disapproving look.
Oh, that would kill me. I think a disapproving look with her would actually stop my heart.
I get in my car and I see and distantly hear her and my dad and Teddy arguing. Henry comes back out with the kids, and Teddy takes them back to the other car while Henry stays to hash it out. Sorella is obviously having it out about me because I can see her angrily pointing at my car as she's talking to Henry. I change out of my heels in the car, and Teddy texts that he is going to start driving home with the kids.
Yeah.
He said he basically told Sorella to go fuck herself and my dad to dump her. After a while, Henry comes back to the car and gets in looking very haggard, and I asked him what happened, and he just leans back and blows out air with a hand to his forehead and says something in French that translates to like she's gone crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Couple.
Yeah, who knows?
I have no idea how to pronounce French. I'm doing it in Spanish, and that's not how you do
Yeah, probably don't do that.
it. So I start the car, and we're about to get on our way when I hear a rap on my window, and Sorel and my dad are standing there. So I open the car door.
No, just leave. Just fuck off and leave them alone. No, not to OP. Like, just.
Yeah. Sorella is crying hysterically and blubbering something. Her makeup is running, and my dad's supporting her by the elbows. And immediately I regret not just driving away, but now it's too late, and they're standing in the way of the door. I can barely understand what she's saying, but it's something along the lines of, "I don't know what I did to deserve this treatment. I don't know what I did to you, but you don't have to be so protective about everything." Whatever. So I tell her that I personally am done with her, but out of respect for her relationship with my dad, she can have a conversation with Henry or my uncle tomorrow, but I think she should just go home for now.
Yeah.
She stopped crying, but she's still talking hysterically and says, "No, but like, what is your problem with me? Everything was fine until you came back. You're starting all this for no reason. Like, you don't want the kids to have a mom. Like, I raised them too." And I say that, yes, you've been with the dad for less than a year.
She
Surely.
just said that she raised them?
And I said that, yes, actually, I don't want the kids to have a mom like her, nor do they. And I reach out to close the car door, but she steps in the way and keeps going. "Why are you so territorial? Not everything's competition. I'm not here to steal your spot. Just because you think you should be the only woman around doesn't mean you should treat other women disrespectfully." At this point, I'm trying to budge her out of the way so I can close the door. My dad's in the background telling his girlfriend that they should go, and Henry is chiming in saying, "Dad, get her out of here," as she's struggling to stay in front of the door. I go into the glove box and grab this key out of her old storage unit that we don't use anymore. I yell at her to shut up, and this silences her momentarily. I hold up the key, looks close enough to our house key, tell her to fetch and toss it behind her. She goes to get the key, and I had accidentally grabbed a $5 bill with it, so before I closed the door, I stuffed the $5 into my dad's dinner jacket. And I don't remember what I said because I was so mad, but it was something along something like, "Go buy yourself a better side piece," and I rammed the gas out of here.
This bitch is amazing. I can't find either of these. Universidad de Guan something to El Estadio Horizon.
Well, the first one's the Horizon Studio. That's the stadium.
You're right. That's where I'm going.
And the other one was
Something universe something. Universidad de Guan something.
a university. So it's gonna be in like a town. And it's a minute and 30 seconds, so it can't be that. It's probably that graduation cap icon.
Oh, you're right. All of these are probably going to be street race ones too, because this is under the street race category. So I can probably just stay in this street race car. Maybe even name it Desire, you know?
Streetcar named Desire. I just noticed your license plate is Lil Mil.
Yeah, it's that in Forza
That's
5
adorable.
100 meters.
too. In Forza 6, sorry.
All right.
At the roundabout, take the
Uh,
second exit.
So we've just gotten home. She blew up Henry's phone on the drive back and kept trying to call him. I sincerely hope that this is the end of the story and I won't have to give another update. If I do, it will either be because my dad has left her or he's gotten her pregnant. Praying it won't be the latter. I'm turning in. I'll answer questions in the comments. Thank you for bearing with the story. I hope I never have to hear or see this woman again, but I'm guessing that's not likely.
In 200 meters, turn right.
And I think this is like not like citing specific comments, but just like grabbing questions that keep getting asked and what they're being answered with
Yeah.
as like a sort of collection of them. So questions like, why are you still letting her around? Why are you still tolerating her? Why don't you just get her out of your lives? And OP replies, after the dinner incident, we saw her on 2 more occasions, which were 2 days apart, at the park with the graduation and at the banquet. She was only at the park because she tagged along with my dad, who my little brother wanted to see, and she was at the banquet because my oldest brother was still optimistic that we could repair something with her. I, as well as Teddy and his girlfriend, advised him to rescind the invitation.
Alright, so
Uh,
Estadio Jose Aguilar? Aguilar? Whatever the fuck. To the same place. So it's
gonna be another stadium, just
Is-
probably a smaller one.
Is it? Is that what that is?
Estadio means stadium.
I think I know where the second stadium is. Maybe not. Because I don't remember there being a second stadium. That's the thing. This is the stadium.
Right. That sure does look stadium-esque.
But it's to go here again. Like it's
But
Wait.
it's a street race, so it should be in the same area, right?
Well, they can be a long street race.
Ah.
How long is 1 minute and 30 seconds? But you're expected to be able to go pretty fast on roads still. So it should be still somewhat pretty close. Like, it's gotta be somewhere.
It's gotta be somewhere. I'd start zoomed in on the city, though.
It's not gonna be in the city. You can get anywhere from one end of the city to the other within 5 seconds. Like, this was a minute
What's the,
30, remember?
Right. What's the, up?
Wait.
Up.
That's a baseball icon.
That is a baseball icon.
Huh.
That seems like it might be stadium-esque.
That could be pretty stadium-esque, yeah.
Stadium-escent.
Hey, look at that. You were right. I was
Ding.
wrong. A minute 30 to do this?
Ah, man. If only I properly read the name, because I just saw Estadio, I would have remembered that Jose Aguilar is a baseball player.
Really?
He's a Mexican baseball player, yeah.
Fair enough. Are any of these locations real Mexican locations? Like, is Estadio Jose Aguilar a real stadium in Mexico?
I have not a goddamn clue.
Yeah. I suppose that's the thing I was... Okay. Hoping with this, because, like, there's the unique, like, crossover between the fact that you are, like, you are Mexican? Spanish?
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
Well, fair enough. Who knows, man? Alright.
Streetcar named Desire.
Guanajuato to Club de Apollo. That. Oh, 2. Okay, so it's this whole city to Club de Apollo de Fuego in under
3 minutes.
which is a long, long way. So it's anywhere in this city, but I'll set where I'm going to start near the edge of it that is towards it. What does Fuego mean? What am I looking for?
Fire.
That's why I'm immediately looking up here then.
Wait, go to the bottom left a bit. Go down left. I could have sworn I saw this combination of words somewhere along the coast. Yep, there we go.
So it's this road, which means I should probably fast travel to like here. Yeah, we've done one of these locations before. Nope, this does not count as starting in the town. I will drive backwards into the town until the game decides that it counts.
When it is safe to do so.
Anytime now. Maybe I'm gonna have to make a turn. That will be annoying.
Some of these really should just give you a, like, this is where we're counting the start. Start somewhere in this circle.
What the is this is this town not?
Guanajuato, that seems like it's should be that.
Recalculating route.
Alright.
You got speed trapped, I guess.
That's because I drove over a speed trap and it like takes a, you know, like the fucking the police ones that take a picture of how fast you're going to like prosecute you, but in this it's to like reward you. I'll go drive underneath this sign, underneath these words. Maybe that'd be a bit ridiculous. You're not in Italy when you're under the eye, you're in Italy when you're in the fucking, like...
State,
yeah.
Country.
I don't think this is it, though. Maybe I just have to really be in the center of the town. Like, maybe it really cares about that. Like, I can't cheese it by being on the edge of the town. Like, guys, look, I'm in New York by being on the edge of it. Like, no, I have to go from the center of... Or not? Guanajuato. Guanajuato. Yeah, it's the same. Where the fuck do you want me to start?
Very strange.
Let's drive around until I see the tick box, I guess.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
What if I start in front of the university? Well, there it was. I just passed it.
Alright, well, I'll...
Continue, yeah.
This part was too long to include in the story, but that night when he spoke to his dad about Sorrel, his dad basically begged and begged him to give him another chance, and said that they could all talk as a family after the banquet. He also said the text, Sorrel's snarky jokes, were just harmless part of her character. The banquet was already the next day anyway, so my brother thought they can come and we can discuss things afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of those events involving her was it my call to say whether or not she should have been there. Plus, as I'd already mentioned, the only reason we considered maintaining our relationship with her was the possibility that she could be the mother of our next sibling. Another
that
set
would
of
make
questions.
me sad for a different reason. Like, to have a child that would have to grow up in that. Well, actually, I don't know. So, like, real genuine talk. She's a pretty dismissive and, like, disrespectful kind of person. But, putting that aside, if there was a child that was actually hers that she was taking care of from birth, would her actions be as bad? Because she's...
I feel like she seems like too unstable a person for me to trust that she'd be a good mother.
Yeah. Okay. No, I can see that, actually.
Like, I would hope that someone who was going to be a mother would be capable of, like, keeping their shit together for one evening.
She's extremely insecure.
Yeah.
Lots of, like, ugly projection going on. Like, saying that OP is... Because I have no doubt in my mind that if the OP would have had no problem with her being a woman influence in their life if she wasn't a fucking nut job, right?
Right.
Well, I've kind of driven around this entire fucking town.
another set of like, what about your dad? Why are you treating him so good all of a sudden? First he's a no good deadbeat, now he's allowed at all these events. And OP says, we're not really treating him any differently. He was banned from the graduation, but my little brother wanted to see him afterwards. He was invited to the gala because Henry felt bad that he wasn't allowed at the grad. He doesn't normally attend family events with us. The gala is the first thing he's come to in many, many years. Regularly, he sees the kids every other week for the past half a year now.
Yeah, dude's still allowed to see his children.
He was absent and not a good dad for most of my life, thus I refer to him so harshly. I do recognize that people have the potential to change, so I'm not going to so quickly squander a chance for my younger siblings to grow up with a dad better than the one I knew.
I'm glad that the OP feels like this, because I'm, like, of the same mindset, right? Like, my dad was real abusive to me, but if he's no longer abusive to my, like, little sister, I'm, like, extremely happy for that. That's a good thing.
Right. I'd be, like, optimistic but cautious.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready for work as I write this. This morning, Henry was at this hospital with his girlfriend who's recovering from knee surgery, but we had family FaceTime with him and my uncle and kind of unpacked everything. My uncle is going to talk to the dad about this whole thing, and our consensus is that we don't really want to see her again, and she's not allowed on visits or to contact the kids. We've also blocked her number. And now we have update number 2. So it's been about a month since my last update. Sorel is pregnant. Whoopsies.
This is the worst timeline, everyone.
This is the worst timeline. We found out from a family friend who still followed her on social media and saw that she had posted ultrasound photos. This is obviously hard to process for all of us, and we're trying to make a joint decision on how to proceed, so I would appreciate everyone's empathy in regards to our actions and choices. What we're doing now is basically collecting a paper trail on her, just as much documentation as we can get in case that she somehow manipulates this pregnancy to a legal advantage, which is unlikely, but we're taking all the precautions. After we made this discovery, my uncle reached out to Anatoly, Dad, and he basically said that,
This
yes, they were
counts?
expecting... Huh. Well... At least you got it. Let's get going then, I suppose.
It's really cool because the time doesn't start until I leave, too, so I can position myself, like, take my time to position myself nicely on the road like that, and then build up speed. I'm still in it. I'm still in the town. I still haven't left Guan fucking thingo. Okay, now I have. What?
So that big stretch of road is where they wanted you to be.
I'm gonna cut across. This might be a bad idea. Because there's a road over here that I can come back onto. Unless I lose all control. Planned. Planned. Fully planned.
Clean. 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 Clean.
And look, I'm back on the road! I saved like a minute doing that. Legitimately, that was like the fastest way I could have done that. I know for a fact.
I imagine Millie's at the wheel going, clean. Did you see that? It was planned. Meanwhile, Aloe is next to her in the passenger seat, gripping the like bar at the top of the passenger seat, like her fur all puffed up.
Yeah. I do love how we've done both sides of this joke, though. Because yesterday we did the Millie tumbling over in the car, going like clean, planned, clean, and Aloe looking at her phone even when the car is upside down, literally completely undisturbed. And now today we are doing the polar opposite of this joke of
I think
clean,
both are funny.
clean, planned, and Aloe looks like she just saw the specter of death, you know? Like, I love that
Yeah.
we've done both ends of this joke.
Because I can't decide which is funnier. It's like I can't decide which would be funnier between, for Logos and Winifred. Like, I cannot decide which would be funnier. Should they both be punny? I think it'd be funny.
It'd be funny if they were punny. This is really bad. I need to get back on the road. But there's rocks to the left of me. Hey, Dex, your bed arrived.
There's rocks to the right. Stop driving into the rocks. Back up.
I can't! I'm holding the backup button!
Well. Ain't this a pickle?
Hopefully this doesn't ruin my time. Nope, okay. More rocks. Whee! Planned. Planned.
I can like... It probably like feels really different. It's much more obvious to you playing it, but I can like see how much worse this handles off-roading.
Oh yeah.
Than the other one.
Yeah, no, the Baja truck is so good off-road, and this thing is trash.
Like you are just drifting madly.
It's alright. This is apparently close enough to the this.
The club.
Your bed arrived. Me and David hold it in the lounge room. It's a nice single bed, and it's got a really nice thick mattress. I'm actually jealous. I wish my mattress was nice like that, but big, like a double one, like what I have.
It's a cat bed. It's about 2 feet across.
Yeah. It's about 1 foot by 1 foot by 2 feet. The cat bed.
We got you a box.
But yeah. Last one is C Street, San Juan to the houses at Los Jardines. We've done one of those before.
Because like it's equally funny for me to imagine Winifred and Lois being like, oh my, this sure is a... Don't say it. This sure is a... Don't say it. This is a... I will kill you. I will kill you. Catastrophe. Ah!
Yeah.
But also funny to imagine them both terrorizing the entire town.
Where the fuck am I looking? I thought I knew where these places were. I don't know where San Juan is, but I thought we've done the houses at Los Jardines. Oh no, Los Jardines is one of the big texts. I remember that.
Yeah, there it is. Los Jardines. Up to the right, up to the right, up to the right. Up, there he is.
Oh yeah,
Los
so it's
Jardines.
these. It's these. But then there's the other place.
San Juan?
Yeah.
To the right, down, below La Gran Caldera. To the right. To the right a bit.
Oh yeah. So it is kind of just... Oh, I didn't mean to... So it's kind of just this highway, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of just... You spent a collective 4 hours in first place.
Hell yeah, I have. I think
Well,
the fastest
good.
thing I could probably do is actually make a hard right angle to hit the highway and then just go straight up it. You know?
Yeah, honestly.
Because in a car like this, the highway is my fucking...
Is
like,
your friend.
Yeah, is my strongest suit.
Fish are friends, not food.
Except stupid stinking dolphins! Oh, look at me, I'm a dolphin! That was actually clean, Tyler. Let's be perfectly
That was
real.
pretty damn clean. I was worried. I was like, as long as you can manage to regain control to make the hard left onto the highway.
Yeah. And now I get to hold R2 and turn my brain off. Because it is a highway. As long as I
Jesus
don't kill a
Christ.
pedestrian or four. Yeah. This is not even the fastest car I own. The fastest one I own goes about like 530 kilometers an hour. Doesn't it, Dex?
How much is that in miles?
How much is 530 kilometers in miles is a really good question.
Well, I'll go for 18.
Woo! Sorry for killing that family of 4, everyone. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we lost the plot a little bit, but I have 43 seconds to go.
I don't have an official metric for this, and I'm not really sure how to build one.
Nowhere.
But apparently your street rep is currently very high.
259 miles per hour.
Sorry?
Okay. That's really fast.
Okay.
418 kilometers per hour is 259 miles
Okay,
per
yeah,
hour.
you were saying you were both saying 2 different numbers, and I was like, what the fuck? You both can't be wrong. Right. But then I realized one of you was translating my current speed, and the other one was translating the 530. Yeah, I want to show you, Tyler. I want to show you the other car, because it has absolutely no control. It sacrifices everything for literally just the raw highest speed number it possibly can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You should fast travel to the beginning of that highway that you just drove the whole length of.
well, I'll just drive back down it.
Fair.
Yeah, it's like not even like a nice like fucking like Ferrari looking car. It's literally just a fucking sedan.
That's a van.
Yeah. But this thing has like horrendous control. It has like
I like how even going the like up to 20 to like turn around looked
Yeah.
like painfully uncontrolled.
oh yeah.
Like this car is.
Am I actually on the highway? Yes, I am. It's like if I don't hit any pedestrians. Oh yeah, you said turning angle is what it's called when it turns really like. Oh
the
my
turn
god.
Radius.
Okay.
Whoop.
I'll rewind if I hit a vehicle, because then I can keep my speed.
Jesus.
It's still going. I think we've hit nearly 500. I don't remember exactly what we've hit. Or is this are we thinking of a different car? Oh.
No idea.
Need the,
Do I have it? The silver one?
no, it's not the silver one. I don't think you have it in your favorites.
What is it?
It's a,
Because I remember there was a car that we had that can go up to 500.
it's the, it's K, I believe.
Like K?
Yeah.
Koenig, whatever?
You don't have it.
I thought I did.
No.
Oh, okay. I must have been thinking of looking at Dex's thing then, because I swear I had it. This is also look really nice. I don't have this in my favorites for some reason. Oh, well I just, okay. It was a Lamborghini, right? The one I was just looking at. I know how to control this stupid game, I promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
Okay.
I promise. Yeah, this one's also really nice, isn't it? Didn't we tune this one, or is this just what it came as?
You took it. Also, do you have $12?
I don't. Sorry.
Damn it.
Why?
Because my dentist is still trying to book me in, and they're saying if I don't get there without warning them, then I'm gonna be fined.
So, don't... What? You're not going. I don't... What do you mean? We mean you don't, like, just...
They're saying I have to go have an appointment, and I haven't provided reason why I'm not gonna be there. So, and they're like, so if I don't show up, I'm gonna be fined.
Right, like, today?
No, tomorrow.
So tell them that you're not going.
I can't call them.
Use my phone! Like, you can call them. Oh, then fucking find $12? Like, that's your 2 options. Oh my god, Dex. Yeah, this is a pretty car. I didn't make this design. You can, like, get the liveries off of, like, other people's designs, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just got this one off of someone else. Anyway. Yeah, go on with the continued update. So she's pregnant, they're doing the paperwork to make sure that she can't do anything to use this pregnancy to win some stupid legal bullshit.
After we made discovery, my uncle reached out to Anatoly, Dad, and he basically said that yes, they were expecting, but they didn't mean for us to find out like this, and they were working on a way to tell us personally. He said that he would respect whatever we decided in this manner, but vouched for his girlfriend and said that that he had changed and wanted to be a better dad for his new kid. And obviously, they were still hoping for the chance that they could be included in the family. Personally, I suspect Sorrel may be texting through his phone, though my uncle didn't have any such suspicions, so I don't know. My brothers and I also went through the rest of her Facebook and found some upsetting things. Prior to ultrasound photos, she'd been posting photos of our family, mostly our younger siblings. One example is when our little brother got sick about 2 months back. She had come over to take care of him, and she posted a photo of him in his pajamas sitting in front of his lunch and smiling. And the caption was, "Sick day, frowny face, but I get to spend time with my precious baby." And to be honest, my gut reaction when I saw that photo was honestly like, it made my gut turn.
Yeah, don't post pictures of other people's children to the internet, you degenerate fucking bitch! I hate this woman!
So my uncle saw these as well and basically sent her an email saying that she had to take down all the photos of my younger siblings in them and never put their faces online again. And if she didn't, he would write a cease and desist and pursue legal action. She sent back a very apologetic email, like apologized very profusely, and took down the photos. Some other stuff we found on her social media, which was not as concerning, were just captions of her talking about our family situation. Not naming anyone or giving away too much information, but victimizing herself.
Of course.
Given that we're still trying to make a decision about all this, Henry opened a very cautious line of communication with her through text. She's been very apologetic and congenial and just giving information about the pregnancy. Henry said that after he asked, she showed him more ultrasound photos, prenatal labs, appointments, basically confirming that she wasn't lying. The only off-putting thing that she said...
Hi, Shada.
You would like some nums?
I'm not doing the thing
At
yet,
least.
because... Don't throw them at me! Because I've been given a free car by someone.
The only off-putting thing she said... Alright.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Continue, Tyler, to the best of your ability.
The only off-putting thing she said in their text is that he reminded her of the father she always wanted for her kids. And then she just put 4 question marks in a row.
That's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
Sure.
I got a box!
Nice.
I love how all 4 of these responses are, like, really, like, genuine. All 3 of them, sorry, and then I can just be like, thank you.
Thank you. So then about a week ago, Sorrel texts Henry asking him to come to her next ultrasound appointment. Henry automatically was going to say no, but he showed us first, and I told him to say yes and see what she says. This I have kept more to myself, but I'm still suspicious that this pregnancy might be a sham. I feel like there's something more going on, whether or not it's entirely fake, but it's not something I'm going to push really hard with my family, because we're all troubled and overwhelmed to different degrees, and I don't want to add to it.
Yeah.
Henry replied yes, and then some days later, she said that her OB was out of town and she had to push things back. She only likes seeing this specific OB. I have made a very large mental note of this.
I will say, like, without any context, that would be fair. An OBGYN, like, having a preference for a specific OBGYN is, as far as I've come to understand, a very normal thing, right? Because don't they, like, do a lot of inspecting your lady bits and stuff like that? Like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think like, that is a pretty normal thing. Like, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt for this one.
Right. Yesterday, and this is what prompted me to make the update, and I am still working through some emotions related to this, it was the day of my little sister's birthday. I was home alone with my younger siblings. Anatoly came to hang out with the kids, watched a few episodes of their favorite show with them, and brought presents for my little sister. There was one specific present that he said was from Sorrel, which I took and opened it in the kitchen later in that afternoon. Um, if this has been forgotten since my first post, which is understandable, I share a mother with my 2 older brothers who passed away when I was a kid.
Yep.
One of my very few memories from her with her is a tradition that she liked to do every summer, making mazamora morada,
Sure.
a yam corn pudding dessert from Peru together, and we continued this tradition after she passed.
All right, hold
And
on
when
a
I
sec,
got
Tyler.
older,
What's up?
Is your account in the negatives at all?
Why?
Because Brayton might be sending you $12 so I can call these people.
You don't need the $12 if you call them today to cancel. Just call them
That's what I'm trying to do.
on my phone.
No.
Dex. You don't need to spend someone else's $12
I'm
to
gonna be
call
paying
them.
back.
Dex, you don't need to. It's just a phone call. Buddy.
Nom Tyler.
why are you numbing me? I'm not food.
If not food, then why food shaped?
I'm not food shaped.
Yes, I am
Provided
negative
the-
dollars.
Provided the food is not moldy, provided the pizza is not moldy or in any way glowing or irregularly colored,
Tyler
then
nom
you may
nom.
nom the pizza.
Yeah, but now that you've said that, the first thing Hayashida is going to do is say it's green and fuzzy or some shit like that.
You may also have
Well,
uh
you haven't done this in a bit, I guess? Yeah.
this pie.
Yeah, once it's dislodged from my face.
The throwing it at Aretha is important to the baking process.
Yes, I am negative $2, Dex. Okay? If you're really not
Why
willing
Pizza Hut?
If you're really not willing to use my phone to make the call for completely free, then you'll have to talk to Brayden about that.
It's probably frozen. If you'll allow me 2 minutes to cook it in the oven,
2 minutes?
I will cook it for you.
2 minutes?
It's a super oven.
I'll just, like, bleh, I breathed on it, now it's cooked.
Yeah. Okay, that also works. Now it is no longer hard, it is cooked.
It's completely non-canonical to my character. I'm an electric dragon, I don't breathe fire, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, you could, like, electrically cook it.
Yeah. I defibrillate your pizza and it's cooked.
And we continued this tradition after she passed.
Yep,
When I got older, I naturally took over and did it with my younger siblings.
of course.
Okay. I know our mother isn't their mother, and I'm not their mother either, but it just keeps a part of her with us.
Yeah.
I never got to learn Spanish from my mom, like my brothers did, so for me, it was also a way to connect with my Peruvian heritage.
So she's Peruvian French. Aside, I've always wanted to, like, we always do the thing because everything is so white-centric, right? Where whenever we have a character with an accent, it's a white character with a non-white accent. But I really want to hear more characters that have two white accents, like, combined. Like, a character that's both Japanese and French. Like, what would that sound like? But, like, we never, like, do that. We always just do, like, white guy with a French accent, white guy with a German accent, white guy with a Japanese accent. I want a Japanese guy with a French accent. Like, I want to combine these two, like, fucking cool languages into a third thing, you know?
I've like seen
Alright, give me a sec. Okay, Dex.
Is he still refusing to just make the damn phone call?
Yep.
Here, Kobold, you can have some drinks too.
Making sure that's actually correct, Sander. Is it 12 that you need?
Yes.
Is 12 for your phone to, like,
Yeah.
give it credit?
It's the cheapest one I could get. But
Okay, it's gonna probably take a hot minute to go in. Yeah, you'll have to wait for a bit soon to wait for it to actually go in.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Alright. Continue.
All right. So with all that context about the dead mom and
Yeah.
the Peruvian dish, the present Sorel had given was 2 mason jars of mazamorra morada that she had made, and a note to my sister, part of it saying, "I hope I made it as good as Charlie did." Honestly, I just felt so sad in that moment. I don't know if it's dramatic to say, but I felt like this very precious thing I had with my siblings had been tarnished, like touched by this ugly gesture. I knew in my gut when I opened it that it wasn't just some innocent, loving birthday present for my sister, and I don't have any way to prove it, but I know she did it as a dig to me. I think she found out from one of my younger siblings talking about it, and they know it's a tradition for my mom that I do with them, and I just know Sorel understood the significance even if I can't prove it.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah.
And I know I'm just venting to strangers on the internet at this point, but the worst part is those jars are just sitting in our fridge right now. My little sister and brother have no idea. Not that I would ever want them to. And this thing from my mom, I never imagined it was and this thing from my mom, I never imagined it was like in danger of a situation like this. Like I literally feel violated. Not to be dramatic again. So after that happened, I was feeling very intensely and then some French that isn't translated, so I don't know what that means.
Could you copy? Oh no, it's I was gonna say, could you copy paste it? But no, I guess not.
I could just write it. There's not a lot of accents there. French to English. And that is Google Translate says I was losing my grip on reality.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, no, that
losing your mind.
Yeah,
I was feeling very intensely like I was losing my grip on reality. I walked Anatoly out and I told him I refused to see him or hear from him again until he left her. I know that's a very emotional thing to say, but I think I was trying to express how much I wanted Sorel away from us in terms that Anatoly would recognize. I haven't talked about this to my family yet, but I'll probably tell my brothers and uncle today. I just didn't feel like I had the words for it.
I'd get confirmation from Jay, but he keeps going on about the most ludicrous thing he's ever seen in his life, ever. That was you, right?
Woohoo! Which means there it is! Festivals is gold!
Sick.
Right, let me check to see if the $15 has come in. What are you doing? Sounds like you were messing with your teeth in like a really bad way. How do I force close? Whatever. I wish I could just force combank to like refresh. Yeah. Alright. Still hasn't, like, properly come into my fucking thing yet. Alright.
Your package is coming
In the
in the
mail.
mail.
Yeah, it is. Alright.
So be like, your package is coming in the me, I hope.
Oh, Silk.
Anyway. I didn't feel like I had the words for it yesterday, nor was I in the right state. I want to say again that we're still in the middle of going through this stuff, and we haven't decided what to do yet concerning our relationship with Anatoly and Sorel and our next sibling. Personally, I don't think the risk of having those two people in our lives is worth the connection with their child, as I unceremoniously expressed to my father yesterday. I'm at a loss. If you've read this far, thank you, and I again appreciate all your words of advice.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I think she's a good person.
You don't think she's a good
I
person,
don't
you
think
mean?
she's a good person, no. 2019 Aston Martin Valhalla.
Final update. So it's definitely been a while, and sorry to keep everyone waiting for this. I kind of want to keep this brief because I've been away at school for the past couple of months, and I don't want to dwell on this any longer.
Which one of these is that? Oh, okay, thank you. Do I even have it? Cool. Keep on going. It's alright. Dex is just sitting over my shoulder helping me with Horizon stuff, because it's like... A lot of this is like, do this thing in, and then it'll say like 15 different words that's supposed to tell you what type of car it is, but I can't remember like 2 of them beyond, like, after I stop looking at it. You know?
Yeah. Drinking water because water is hot and sexy.
It is.
The sea blushes. A month after this, the sea, as in the spirit of the sea.
No, I... Go on, Tyler.
Alright. A month after the summer, my brother Henry got texted by Sorel saying that she lost the baby. In that duration, Henry had little to no contact with her. Our dad was staying clean, apparently, and he got to visit our younger siblings maybe once or twice every month. So that was over, and we didn't really think about it anymore. Our dad's birthday was in the fall, and he came and had dinner with us. He had another barbecue that was that out of us only Henry went to because Sorel was going to be there. According to my brother, during that barbecue, Sorel was very drunk and clung on to him a lot and kept trying to get him to take her home, as in back to our house.
Yeah.
He didn't see or hear from her after that. The last altercation happened this past week during Easter break. My brother Teddy and I were home with the kids. Teddy went out for groceries, and I was at the back of the house watering the garden when my younger sister came and told me that Sorel had dropped by. Apparently, Sorel told her that she left some stuff in the house and she needed to grab, and she had a present she had to leave in my room. The kids had already been warned about Sorel, and we also threatened Sorel to involve the law if she ever came to the house again. Plus, we hadn't thought about her in like the past half a year, so this was unexpected. I immediately ran back into the house, but Sorel was not there. I ran out into the driveway and saw her getting into the car with a giant purse. I was already on the line with the police. I grabbed her out of the car, and we had an altercation where I ended up hitting her over the head with a watering can, and she sat on the ground crying until the police came. She kept saying that she had left a hoodie or something in the house and she was just coming back to grab it. But then when they searched her purse, we found a bunch of my clothes, including some of my bras, and like $5,000 worth of my jewelry.
Ew! Why is she doing that shit?
We talked to the police for a while, and they took Sorel away to the station. They also did a short check of our house to make sure everything was okay. We checked the cameras. She was only downstairs and then in my room, and then in Henry's room for some reason, but I guess she didn't take anything. Later, our dad came to get Sorel's car and tried to apologize on her behalf, saying that she's been under a lot of stress from the miscarriage and whatnot. After that incident, I had a very extensive conversation with both my siblings regarding Sorel, basically under no circumstance ever speak to her and call the police first thing if they ever saw her. We ended up filing a civil protection order to get a temporary restraining order until the hearing.
Yeah.
I think she's also being charged with petty theft. I had already suspected this, but a few days after, my dad showed up with a bag of clothes and jewelry I thought that I had lost or misplaced. Apparently, Sorrel had been stealing shit from me over the course of the past year and a half, and when she had been around the house before we cut her off. He said they got into a huge fight and she admitted to it, and he found it all in her closet. Anyway, that's the end of that, hopefully, and I really don't want to have to give her another update.
Is there another update?
There is not. So apparently Sorrel was crazy the whole time.
Yeah.
And just was keeping it hidden slightly better.
Ooh, someone joined the server. Who the fuck is Dav?
Fucking Dav.
Well, one mutual friend with me. I'm... What?
It's a mutual server, Arivo.
Oh, I thought... Okay. No, I thought it said mutual friend. Shut up. Anyway, I bought the Tron car. And now I'm gonna see if I can fully upgrade it. Like, the skill tree. I'm just working on more of these achievements. It's pretty. Well, you can't really see it at this time now. What is it called? Yeah, whatever. Do I need to get the these ones?
Yeah, it's everything in the tree.
I'll try without it first, just in case. Because, like, they're not a skill, they're a temporary thing. Yeah. You don't have to get those ones. Okay. 1963 Volkswagen Beetle. I actually think I can remember all those words. 1963 Volkswagen Beetle.
There's a way to get a book free, but it takes a while, by the way.
What is the free?
Story.
Oh, okay. Which...
If you complete the whole story, you get it, and if you complete the whole story 3 stars, you get the Forza Horizon edition.
Which story?
Voller. It should be called.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that then, because it's... I have to do that. Like, I have to do that content as well.
It's like the Voller or something.
Yeah.
It should have a Volkswagen on the yellow thing.
Not that I know what that
Volkswagen
is.
stuff.
Not
Circle with a W and a V.
Why is the donut not in a semi-arch? Is that, like...
Because they're cooler.
Are they, Dex?
Yes, that. Vulture.
So this ends up with that car that you were talking about?
Yes.
Is this the only icon for it on the map at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, that bitch is crazy, Tyler.
Yeah, that bitch do be crazy though.
Alright, give me a second. I've got a few Telegram messages I want to read. A little bitch being needy in my DMs. Yeah. Is there anything else to this story?
No.
Damn. Oh yeah, okay. Whoa, there's a lot of fucking steps into this! What the fuck? How much game is there in this game?
Game.
Alright, well we probably won't finish this today then.
Well, good. We'll be able to keep coming back to it between other
I mean, I'll be playing this by
games.
myself as well.
Hey, Ale. How can I help? Jump in the buggy. I'll tell you the story on the way.
There's like 50... Oh.
Ramiro was looking through old things at his padre's home last week, and he found this photo. He gave it to me, said I might enjoy it, but I don't think he realized what he was. My friend, what would you say are the two most important things in Mexican culture?
Taylor, what are the two most important things in Mexican culture?
I don't know.
Give me a guess.
Food and family.
I was gonna
So maybe
say...
it's racing is involved here.
I was actually gonna say food and family. I was probably gonna say like food and what the fuck is the Mexican the event where they celebrate the dead? Or
Dia
is-
de los Muertos?
Yeah, or is that not Mexican? That's like a different...
That is Mexican. That's
Yeah.
family related, though.
Yeah,
I would
I
still
was-
say it's family.
I was gonna say it's food and the I'm not gonna try and say it. The Festival of the Dead, right? I was gonna say those two.
Mm-hmm.
Family and food? Family and art. Family and music.
Isn't the Festival of the Dead very musical based as well? So family and music makes a lot of sense. And in general, it's the Mexican culture seems very, very art focused.
Close.
Family and the
and
Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, Tyler? How much of your cultural heritage is based on the Volkswagen Beetle?
Bocho is the Mexican
None, because again,
His
not
abuelo
Mexican.
Fernando was the first tourist to
Yeah, isn't
open
Volkswagen,
that
like,
photo.
fucking...
German?
Yeah.
Seriously? Let's go find it.
Are you offended by this? Because I'm not surprised.
No, because again, not Mexican.
Yeah. Fair.
So, tell me about
I
it.
guess I'm, like... Yeah, okay, I don't know, man.
Fernando means great-grandfather, but in the family, he's just Papa Fernando. We never met.
Do I
but
have to
everyone
follow the
says I'm
road?
exactly like him. Loca por autos. You have to understand, in Mexico, a bocho is like the family member that lives in your garage. Papa Fernando loved that car to death, and I think Muerte finally came for it on a muddy road near here. This is definitely the place. But, no sé, why would Papa Fernando bring the bocho up here? The storms can get tremendas.
It's so... When people... do people who speak a different language...
The door.
actually do that? Where they, like, randomly throw in,
It's really here.
like,
We
words
found
from
it
the
for you,
native
Papa
language?
Fernando. But
Sometimes.
look at it.
Okay.
I've never seen a beetle like that.
It depends on, like, which language is the first, how close they are to fluency in both the languages they're speaking in, and, like, the context of the sentence and, like, what the word they're throwing in is.
Yeah, because I can imagine if I'd learnt a different language and was speaking it, I would be, like, and, like, I wanted to swear, I'd probably default to, like, fuck, or, like, you know, like,
The
some...
weather's closing in.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of the roads around here. You drive the truck. Got it.
But, like...
I'll have to put in a new bateria, plenty of oil, llantas, lo eléctrico. Oh, this is gonna be hard, even for me. It's a beetle. I bet it starts first go. You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
I could also see, like, because, like, if this character is first language Spanish and second language English, then I could see, like, she says the car part words in Spanish because she only learned those words in Spanish.
Yeah,
and
like,
so
if
she
they're
just doesn't know the
complicated
English words for them,
If they're complicated words, yeah, I could...
That's one
and she just never had to learn the English words for them. because they're
Yeah.
in Mexico.
What are you gonna do with it?
No, I apologize
Muchas
for conflating
ideas. That's the thing about Bocho. It's
like
not just
Spanish
a
and
car.
Mexican. I guess in my head I don't like. I'm not a very like educated person. That's all. Like I thought that like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fucking word this. I'm going in a straight line, and the game seems to be okay with this, though. This is funny.
Mhm.
Be very careful with this fragile car. You know.
Mhm.
Park the truck here. I'll take care of the rest.
Chapter
What did I
complete.
tell you? Finding cars isn't magic. It takes good luck and hard work and sometimes a drone.
You don't have a drone in this game, but you have a drone in 6.
Getting started. Call you soon.
Can I give Millie a drone?
That'd be fun. I don't know if she'd know what to do with it.
I finally wrote the V2 recipe for the musical ghost project, and I'm excited to start that project actually at some point. But that's definitely gonna be an after Nehebaku thing,
I won't fucking...
or at least after the sunken temple of Karn.
Come meet me when you have time. I'll
But
show you
in
what
my
to
head,
do.
that's just the Nehebaku thing. That's just what we're calling that event.
What? I am not following this. It sounds like you were trying to justify a thing that I wasn't complaining. I don't.
Because whenever I say like in the past, whenever I've alluded to the water temple thing being like finishing up with the Nehebaku
Yeah,
thing.
so finishing
You've always
is
been
the
like
word that I have a problem with, not Nehebaku. The water temple
Yeah,
is a
but I said-
Nehebaku event.
right, but I said like that'll be an after Nehebaku thing, and I was saying like by that I mean after the specifically the water temple. It just in my head, the water temple currently is the Nehebaku thing.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't. That connection was lost on me in this specific instance, Tyler. Like, I understood what you meant.
But yeah. Letty does not have time to fuck around with alchemy right now. We gotta knuckle down and
Yeah.
Hola.
do the...
What do you think?
Very nice. Where's the Vocho?
I'm taking my time with it. Don't worry, superstar. Sometimes sock tampoco está tan mal.
Gesundheit.
May the best
Horizon.
mechanico win.
Oh, so that's how it is. Okay then.
So apparently
Really
these...
British?
I had not a fucking clue. Yeah,
Hmm.
apparently these are very difficult content. Like, the story races are very difficult content.
Mm-hmm. I had an idea that like that for Lottie, where like his family like always had like a British accents of varying intensity
Mm-hmm.
over the years, centuries, whatever. And like he originally did like grew up with a British accent, but just like over time like chameleoned out of it.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on, amiga?
Incorrect. There is no fixed route for this encounter. I am providing navigational assistance.
I'd high five you if I could, Anna.
Why is Anna a
You have now
character?
returned to the main route.
Oh my god.
Anna's Melody.
Yeah. Hold on, what time do I need to get for 3 stars? That I hope I'm not already past it. That'd be ridiculous.
10 more seconds.
Oh, it shows?
Yeah. 4 more seconds. Nah, you passed it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's really tight already. Exactly like Dex said.
It's 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Oh, well, I thought it was 24. Okay. Okay.
May the best mechanico win.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Get used to hearing these lines over and over.
Yeah.
Like, winning the race as a default isn't hard, I should make that clear. Like, it's the getting the 3-star time. This corner fucking sucks.
Man, on one hand, I want to read you this Reddit story because it was so bizarre when I heard it. But, like, I'm thinking about what the actual substance of it is, and there's very little actual substance to it.
Yeah.
So, like, I can just sum it up for you.
Nah, go on.
It's like, even the update doesn't actually say that much. But,
Incorrect. There is no
title is my younger brother's girlfriend is upset because my older brother ordered the same meal as her at family dinner, and now there's drama.
ding navigational assistance.
I'd high five you if I could, Anna.
This is tough.
So
'cause
I
I'm
don't even
losing the driving line for it though.
So I don't even understand why this is an issue, but the drama and the fallout is getting to me, and I'm tired of hearing about it. My 32 male younger brother Dave, 31 male, has a new girlfriend Rachel, 30s female. My parents already met her once. They're like 50. And they said they would take everyone out to dinner so she could meet the rest of us. Myself and my older brother Steve, 33 male. Like, there's 33, 32, 31. Like, they're just cracking them off.
Hold on. Damn it! Wow, okay. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is kind of insane. I have to take some of these corners much better. Dex was not kidding about this.
May the best mecánico win.
Oh, so that's how it is. Okay then.
Oh, the thing I was
found
saying about
bottle.
Lottie and the accent. Bottle is not noms. Remember, we've talked about this.
That was good. That was good, but then this corner...
It's say Everclear.
Yeah, that's definitely not noms. It's barely a drink. I think it's legally classified as torture.
Go straight ahead. You are now following the shorter route.
Anna,
Noms?
what are you on, amiga?
Incorrect.
It's not noms.
There is
No.
no fixed route for this encounter. I am providing navigational assistance.
I'd high five you if I could, Anna.
Doesn't feel like I did any of that any better. It feels like I'm at the
Noms.
exact same fucking time.
It's not noms.
Oh, I think I'm good, actually.
Me noms.
9,
No.
30...
It's not noms.
Well done.
There we go.
I'll let you get back to the garage. Call me.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing I was saying about Lottie and the accent is that I had this idea that, like, he speaks in like the normal voice that we're
Why
speaking in the whole time.
Burns?
What? I told you not to nom it.
Hola, my friend.
I don't understand why you don't listen to me.
As well as it did in 1963. It would be really good for some rally driving. We could do that here. If you prefer rallycross and showing off some gymkhana skills, we could do that here. You choose and meet me there.
Gymkhana.
Not a clue.
Hungy.
I gotta do both.
Hey,
at the
I
end of the
gave
day.
you
want to test out the
noms.
Bocho on a rally course? Josie.
I told you that wasn't noms. It wouldn't have even if it didn't burn, it wouldn't have made you less hungry. In fact, it would have made you more hungry. He never listens to me, Aretha.
He
Sad.
doesn't listen anyway. Alright.
Eat some apples and sleep it off.
Alright. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, Tyler. Stop throwing them at me, you bitch.
I can't throw them at
Non-zapple.
him.
You could.
Yeah.
My abuelita Rosa told me about the first time Papa Fernando saw a Volkswagen Beetle when they brought them to Mexico
Beetle?
in 1954 to race the Carrera Panamericana.
It looks great. Can I?
You bet. I've marked up a
Millie's
nice
shoes
rally
are
route
sinking
for you.
into the floor. Do you
I'll
see
be your
that?
co-driver.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah.
This game was designed for cars, not people. They put a lot of effort
Stay on
into
the
animating the
road.
cars.
Interesting.
Left and two easy left.
Me finds Skittle under fridges.
Oh, and it's gonna be a co-driver thing, so she'll give me all these directions. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, then easy left.
Don't eat the Skittle. It's probably not a Skittle. Even if it is a Skittle, it's not good.
Easy right, don't cut, then over a jump. Easy right, then over a jump.
Yeah, see, it keeps on yelling at me every time I get off the road a little bit.
Yeah.
Oops.
Alejandro's like, I've seen the way you drive, lady. Do not treat my Beetle like that.
Water into sharp right and surface change.
It crunch.
Aretha, what did I just say to him?
When are you gonna learn that he does this to get attention?
Over a jump, easy left, don't cut, then surface
I'm
change.
trying to engage with your chat here. You could help.
I don't want to do this bit every
left,
time!
Don't cut.
Sometimes I just want to talk to him.
This is what he wants to do.
Surface change into easy left.
But funny.
It's only funny, like, the first couple of times. Did you say something to me, Dex?
Over a jump, into
What did you
water,
say?
Very hard right.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
You have 10 more seconds, by the way.
I think I'm good. We'll do this. Did I go
Yeah.
over? Ah! You probably said that when I had 10 seconds left, so by the time it actually came out your mouth and across the screen and into my ears, I only had like 5 left.
I don't think our delay is that bad.
You're forgetting one of those was into my head. Like, that's a human delay that we can't account for. How have you been anyway, Hayashida? I'm really hoping to stay back on streaming a lot more, and it'd be really cool to, like...
Easy left into easy left.
EP.
Yeah? Maybe bro just...
Like you neebies to sleep, G?
Easy right, then easy left.
Maybe bro just ate a random sleeping pill that they found on the floor.
Easy right,
Probably.
don't cut, then over a jump. Easy right, then over a jump.
I have 10 seconds to get back on the road, so I have a lot of time. Sorry, go on, Tyler.
Yeah. The thing I was saying about Lottie is that I had this idea that, like, since he's chameleoned into, like, the accent that I, like, I guess it is an accent, but, like, I don't perceive it as an accent, the, like, voice that I normally speak in for him, I had the idea that,
Tyler.
like...
Into sharp right and surface change.
What?
Fuck your time. Oh! I can take, like, a huge shortcut here. It's funny. That's gotta save a bunch of time.
Potentially, yeah.
Hug.
What is my time to hit? 2:05?
2:05, yeah.
Over a jump, easy left, don't cut, Baja, then surface change.
A hug. You may have a hug.
Easy
I can't
left,
move
then
my
easy
little icon
right,
on the screen
don't
though,
cut.
so you just have to imagine it.
Surface change, into easy left.
What if I just...
Yay.
Hold on. From here, like, this is a straight line.
Brilliant drive. Well done.
Can
That's
you
pretty
imagine
funny.
taking this 3,000 kilómetros across Mexico back in the 50s? Papa Fernando said it was proof the Bocho could do anything.
He sounds like a great guy. I wish I'd known him.
Hell yeah. Love 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Arrived in 1 minute and 35. Because I took all these corners. You're not allowed to go off the
That's
road,
crazy.
so I'm going to measure it by going, it count 10, and if you're not back on the road by the time I get to 10, you fail.
Familia has been coming to visit the Bocho while I've been working on it in the shop. They've told me the most amazing stories you wouldn't believe. Tío Oscar says Papa Fernando actually drove for a rally team for a while. He competed in the Baja, maybe even Dakar. We could recreate one of his runs. Tia Sofia told me he once put his Bocho through the roof of a building. We could
Dougie.
recreate his jumps. Probably leave out the building, though. Your choice. I'll take care of the setup.
I want to go through the building.
Bagel Dougie, Bagel Dougie.
Right click and ban.
Bagel Dougie.
Don't you start Hayashida with this shit. He doesn't even know. So wait, does the icon gone? Dex, if I picked one of these 2 missions, where does the icon go to pick the other one?
It disappears, but you can choose it on the
You bagel.
because the thing will stay there
Until you do one of them.
and everything.
And I assume once you do the final step of a mission, it will stay in its final location and you can just constantly pick any of them. Yeah, okay then. I am not a bagel! I hate that Dex drew me as a fucking bagel.
But it's cute. He was gonna draw you as a whole meal.
Something seems to have... Okay, that was weird.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Meet me at this danger sign. It's, away
Dougie
from
no
any
wanna
buildings.
gymnoms.
On my way.
I can give you some deep fried chips and deep fried dim sims, because that's probably what I'm going to have to eat. Oh, actually, maybe not. I might be
Tyler Nuggets.
I might be doing lunch with Aurora, actually.
Make me big sads.
What? What happened?
Tyler, it's chicken nuggets.
Hey there, ready to do a jump? Always.
My tunes just suddenly cut out. I'm just sitting here in silence.
Jumped off something.
Interesting.
Can't wait. Got a route for me?
It's laid in. Go.
Weights, Dougie jib dumblings.
No, this is not the right angle to hit this at.
Oh man.
What's going on, Tyler?
My computer is suddenly just like everything slowed down dramatically for seemingly no reason.
Did I do that? Was that enough?
Fantastic. Wow. You okay? Yeah, actually. I kind of want to go again. Another time, though.
Papa Fernando was a daredevil, de veras. He definitely got into some trouble in his day. And the Ocho wasn't inocente either.
He was just testing its capabilities, Alejandra. You can understand that.
You know, you're right. This is what good mechanicos do. I'm headed back to the garage. Speak soon.
Sure. Yay! 3 stars!
Woohoo!
We got about half an hour left before I have to end stream.
I found Papa Fernando in an old car magazine. It has mucha información on the work he did to the Ocho. I can't wait to try some of this stuff out.
I wish I could skip
For
this
fast
dialogue.
handling on corners, we could go here.
Because I
Or
just
for
don't
straight line
care.
speed, here.
Mm-hmm.
Straight line speed,
There's a
please.
speed trap here. I bet it's never seen
Dim
a
sum
Ocho
for
like
me.
ours.
No, let me just teleport there. Fuck off.
Alright, so... Okay.
Tyler is desperately trying to say words. Yeah, okay, Tyler. Okay, Debs. I have to disable all redeems for a bit so that Tyler can talk?
No, sorry.
Don't you finger touch?
Take a look at this.
I like it. I don't understand why, but I like it.
That's so really cool.
Get in and I'll explain.
But yeah.
This thing can really move.
Right? I've got a route waiting for you. Go for it.
Alright. Go on, Tyler. The accent.
I just had, like...
Yes.
Yeah, if he, like talked to any of his relatives for a length of time, then I feel like his accent would, like, come back full force. Just like experiencing it again, just be like, whoop, oh, there it is.
No,
like a sleeper cell, now he's British.
You can stop now. I fixed the brakes.
That was fantastic. This thing can move.
It's really special, right?
If you can, you
Just
can
wait
speak
till you
over them.
see
If you
what Papa
can't because of, like,
Fernando did
audio
with it
processing,
next.
then I, like, get it. But, like...
Oh, I can.
Okay, yeah, I don't
I'm
I
not
don't
listening
care.
to them,
I don't care about what
Alright.
they're saying. They're, like, every single dialogue is... How's the virtue going? It's going really great. My grandfather did this with the old car. Let's go do it.
Meet me here if
Yeah.
you want to get your drift on. I've also got an idea for
Alright,
an assault course. Let's meet
so
here if
I
you
don't
wanna
even
try that.
understand why this is an issue, but the drama and the fallout is getting to me and I'm tired of hearing about it. Alright, I joked about them cracking off a son a year. So we didn't go anywhere expensive. My parents just took us to a Canadian brew house.
Yep.
At first everything was fine, but then it got weird when it came time for us to order. After Steve gave his order, mac and cheese, Rachel said, "But I was gonna order that." We were all confused because no one said Rachel couldn't also order mac and cheese.
Yep.
Our server was confused too and told Rachel that the kitchen wasn't sold out on mac and cheese, but Rachel said she needed another minute with a menu. She asked Steve twice before the server came back if he was sure about his order. She ended up ordering something different, but for the rest of the night she kept talking about how she wanted to get the mac and cheese. It was just really weird. Dave
what
is now
this is
mad at
giving?
Steve for not ordering something else.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this a gay? Is this a gay couple?
No,
Why the fuck is Dave mad then?
Dave is Rachel's boyfriend.
Oh, fucking... Okay, yeah. Shut the fuck up, you stupid. Don't be stupid like
yeah,
the stupid woman.
he's just simping hard.
Yeah. Alright, it looks like they're unlocking in pairs. So, like, I'll do this, one of these two. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one of these two, and then 13. But I'll still have to go back and do all the older ones.
Right.
Tyler.
Dave is now mad at Steve for not ordering something else to accommodate Rachel, and at the rest of us for not defending her. I don't even know what he means by that.
Just in time. We're ready for you.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah?
fucking clue.
I I really wanted to see what this car can do, agility-wise. So I built you a challenge course. Want to give it a shot?
Wanna play the games sometimes?
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed.
Me?
Yeah, he is
I
asking you.
have very little times.
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Yeah, I have very little free times, so I don't think I would be able. I would have the time to. 'Cause I have a job during the day, and then I get home and I play with this guy here.
Yeah, I've
this,
kind of
this
monopolized
dude right
a lot
over my
of
shoulder.
Tyler's free time.
You know who else has monopolized a lot of my free time? Enya.
She's cool. She deserves it.
Yeah, she's cool. She's dealing with bureaucracy right now,
Oh,
and until bureaucracy runs its course, I have to drive her to and from work.
Why? What's going on
Which
with her?
I'm also realizing is why I'm so fucking exhausted lately, is because I'm going to bed at the same time,
Well,
but waking
all
up an
plays
hour
games
earlier.
sometimes.
Sorry. Go on, Tyler. Your what was that?
I'm waking up like an hour earlier every day because I have to go past my work to get her because she's like 15 minutes in the other direction, like 15 minutes past work. Like we're both 15 minutes away from work, but like work is between us. So
Yeah, I get you. Oh, there's nothing in the stadium. What the fuck is she saying she set up? I don't get it.
No.
Sorry, what was that, Dex? It's just jumps.
But yeah, like it's a combination of like I have to wake up early in the morning to go pick her up so we can both get to work on time.
Yeah.
And then also like I get off of work at 4. Rush hour tends to start around 5. Usually I get home
We can all play the game
well
sometimes.
before rush hour. But with the extra like half hour of being on the road from taking Enya home, I end up like smack dab in the middle of it.
It's not doing anything. Or was it just stacking them while it was doing the little fucking animation? Oh boy.
I have no idea.
Well, that's concerning. Okay, I kept my points. This is worrying. If Dex is saying that this is one of the hardest ones, and Dex is way better at this game than me, so...
Oh, can you go up that ramp? Maybe that's a thing you need to do.
What? Ramp?
Oh, sorry, I was watching the stream, so I see a significant delay. There's like a truck that you hit.
Yeah, no,
had
it's
a
got ramps in it,
ramp
but
angled
that's
on
not
it.
any more or less points than just drifting and hitting, like breaking shit as well. Like, it's all just the same skills. Like, air...
Alright.
It doesn't feel like... Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, how do you do this? I'm nowhere near. Oh, well, probably not like that.
Fantastic. That was quite the show.
And this isn't the worst
I'm
one?
gonna need to feel a couple of dents.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with the Ocho. You just get your hammer and some hot water.
We can all play a game sometimes. Maybe. I'm kind of pretty far ahead pre-planned our stream schedule, unfortunately.
A pity we can't
Yeah,
show
we've
you.
got our stream forecast
Never
up
mind,
on
get out of
the
here. I'll call you
in the
soon.
Discord, in the
Yeah.
stream notifications channel.
How the fuck do you do this? That's interesting.
But yeah, because of the extra time it takes to take Enya home, I end up in the middle of rush hour by the time I'm going home myself.
Yeah.
So like it ends up taking even longer to get home because it's like I'm like on the freeway going 2 miles an hour.
Oh my god, I didn't get...
Oh, well.
And that's it, there's nothing left. I did those 3 jumps and there's nothing here now. There's no more course to get points in. Am I allowed to go anywhere? No, I'm not allowed to go anywhere. Oh my god.
The
Whoa.
barrel roll.
Okay, this will be interesting. Let's quit event for the time being.
I'll continue
Oh, wow,
reading
wow.
about the mac and cheese lady.
Yeah, go on.
The rest of the dinner was so awkward because Rachel just kept talking about wanting mac and cheese. My parents picked the restaurant because Dave said Rachel had been there before and liked the food. It was so weird. My dad and I both ordered the same sandwich with the side salad, and there was no problem with us eating the exact same thing, even though Rachel
Cheese.
asked us twice if one of us wanted to change our order. I honestly don't get what the issue was or why she was so upset about Steve ordering the same thing she wanted. I know it's a small thing compared to other things get posted on here, but I'm tired of Dave being upset and causing drama over this. He wants Steve to apologize to his girlfriend, but obviously Steve says he didn't do anything wrong. I just needed to vent about how sick of Dave making a big deal about this I am and bothering me and everyone else about how hurt Rachel is. I don't even get why it's a problem. Rachel gave no explanation and neither has Dave.
I turned off ABS and traction control and easily beat it with about 300,000. Turn off ABS and traction controls. What are those? Are those settings?
Would I have to assume so?
No, they could be car things. That's the thing.
There's traction control.
Yeah, but what's ABS? Dex, do you know what ABS is? Have a look.
Assisted brake system, I believe.
Maybe it's the braking?
So this.
Assisted braking. ABS
yeah,
requires the
ABS.
driver to apply brakes.
Yeah, okay. I'll turn those off and give it a go. Apparently it's going to make it much harder for me to control the car, but apparently that'll make it really easy to get lots of, like, drift skills on it. Yeah. Okay.
Anti-lock braking system.
See, even Hayashida knows
Cobalt.
this.
Ready for you. Yeah? I really wanted to see what this car can do.
What was that you said, Dex?
So, I built you a challenge course.
Oh, yeah, because
Wanna
you...
give it a shot?
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
probably why our
definitely.
drifting is different.
I thought so. Get in. I'll get you up to speed.
Thanks! We've been this entire...
Is my important.
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Much.
Okay, but now it's a burnout, not a drift. Okay. That's not helpful.
We've set up a bunch of ramps and obstacles all around here. Follow your route and get through it as fast as you can.
Tyler, you does ITA on the Reddit.
That's what we're doing, yeah.
I do does ITA on the Reddit.
Haha, you said do.
Did I?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh well.
Alright, so update. The comments were basically just like, someone would say like, did someone like ask her to why, and Nope'd be like, no, I don't know. She didn't say, like, people asked and she just didn't elaborate. And like,
Why
we
did
have
it
no
make me
idea why
lose
she's
my
like this. She's just so weird.
Whatever. I don't know why it made me lose my fucking skill chain there. I just decided I didn't deserve it anymore, even though I was doing all these different skills. Whatever, I guess. Fuck me. Keep going, Tyler. Like, it's fine.
So update. So the update is that I will no longer go to restaurants if Rachel is gonna be there. She doesn't get upset if we're having dinner at someone's home and everyone is eating the same thing. My parents met her once before the incident in the first post. They made lasagna for dinner, and Rachel didn't say a thing about everyone getting a piece of lasagna from the same pan. She ate it without complaining. Rachel only gets weird and upset if we're at a restaurant or getting takeout, not if it's a home-cooked meal or at someone's home. After the first incident, the one I mentioned in my first post, Dave was insistent that Steve apologize to Rachel and make amends, even though Steve didn't do anything wrong. Dave always defends Rachel when she acts weird about this. I get that you're supposed to be on the same team about whoever you're dating, but Dave refuses to see that Rachel is in the wrong, and I'm not the only one who's tired of it. The last straw for me was at my cousin's 16th birthday party. Rachel got upset because my cousin ordered the meal that she wanted, and she tried to get my cousin to change his mind.
She be asshole.
My aunt and uncle were not happy, and they really don't like Rachel now. No one knows where her problem is. She just says she doesn't like when people order the same thing and won't explain more. She even asks other people who order the same meal if one of them wants to change their order. Like when my dad and I ordered the same thing the first time we met her.
Yeah.
At the restaurants where this happens, Canadian Brewhouse, Milestones, etc., everyone gets a separate meal. They're not the kind of places where you order food for the table and share. I don't understand why this bothers her so much. But I just won't go to restaurants if she's going to be there now because she makes such a big deal about it. You can't even enjoy yourself. I'm not the only one who avoids her either.
Dad would have loved to have seen it, I'm sure.
Yep.
Definitely. A pity we can't show him. Never mind, get out of here. I'll call you soon.
Are we just helping Alejandra with her fucking, like, grief over her grandfather?
Yeah, I think we're kind of just going.
What this story is? Is she gonna cry at the end?
Cans I share me iter?
If you want to share your Am I the Arsehole, you can.
Sure. I recommend just typing it in chat instead of doing it through the Kobold because it'll be very hard to follow.
If you do it through the Kobold and make it a long text-to-speech message, I will kill it immediately. Like, I have the button to, like, cancel long.
He did all his off-road racing. What do you think?
Anyway,
That was really easy once I turned those off decks.
I gotta turn them back on now, though, obviously.
You have 15 minutes before you have to do your thing, by the way.
I'm gonna do the Baja. Anyway, continue, Tyler, if there's anything left of that story to continue.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Yeah. Such a weird and tiny thing, but yeah, she is a bitch. She is the bitch.
Original condition, just like when it rolled out of La Fábrica in the 60s. You like it? That's a classic.
Yeah, it was kind of wondering if I even should put it in your playlist or if I should just wait to see
Don't
if
worry, all the
another
upgrades
update
are
will
safe.
show up
You
to
can put them back on anytime.
elaborate more on it,
I wanted
but
to take a nice picture of the car.
yes. If OP just doesn't go to restaurants with her, then that's kind of problem
This is
solved.
perfect. The natural habitat of the Vocho.
The Vocho.
Yeah.
I have a new post though.
Go for it.
Am I overreacting? My coworker has been heating up fish in the office microwave every day and has just asked me to keep it down while he eats.
That sounds like you're overreacting.
This was the first beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I own one. Ramiro
So
owned
I need
one.
to talk about this because
Maybe-
nobody in my office will, and I think
This
I'm going
sounds
insane.
stupid, but maybe we carry the
I
spirit
work
of
at a
Papa
tech
Fernando
company
with
in
us, you know?
Shenzhen. I'm
Or
not
maybe it's
Chinese.
just a
I moved
Mexican
here for the
thing.
job. I don't fully understand everything that happens in this office, and I've accepted
So
that.
she's
Sometimes there are
she's a presumably white woman in someone else's culture
Definitely a Mexican
about to complain about their food. How many stories on Reddit are about people complaining about food from another culture that they don't understand? Tyler's suspiciously silent as I'm making these judgment calls, so it's probably going to be one of these things where it already seems like one thing.
I was just looking because I don't think OP ever says what gender they are.
Oh, okay. But I'm right about white, is what, at least, is what we're saying.
Well, they're at least not Chinese.
Yeah.
So. Sometimes there are cultural things I don't get, and I just don't get, and that's fine. This is not one of those things.
Whoa.
I'm confident this is not a cultural thing. I think this is just one guy. There's a guy on my floor. I'll call him Dale because his English name is Dale, and I don't care anymore. Dale started here in October. Seemed normal at first. Quiet. Wore those slim fit dress pants everyone wears here. Had a little desk plant. Fine.
Is this...
In November, Dale started bringing fish for lunch.
It's taking a picture of it in the desert. Is this the one?
Yes. The natural habitat of the Vocho.
Yeah, obviously, Dex. Is it really that bad? Straight line, I'll follow the road, like... It's fucked. Damn. Okay, so apparently this is it. This is the one that Dex has been talking about with this one.
Okay.
Ramiro owned one. Maybe this sounds stupid, but maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us.
We will read yours in a second, Hayashida. We'll just finish this one first, and we'll read yours, and then we'll probably call stream then. So keep on typing it, we will get there.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already.
Yeah, I already have
Alright,
only 40 seconds to get there, Jesus. And there's an entire fucking town here that I have to circumnavigate.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That pretty much biot.
Gotcha.
It.
Ooh, that's a solid wall. Today we learned.
Am I good to keep reading about Fish Guy?
So is that? Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Alright. In November, Dale started bringing fish for lunch. Not like from the canteen downstairs where they have an actual kitchen and like 8 options. His own fish in a container, microwaved, every single day. The fish is not in a break room. The fish is on a little table in the open office right between his desk and mine.
Okay.
We have a canteen. We have a full canteen with real food made by real cooks on the first floor, and this man brings tilapia from home in a glass container and microwaves it at his desk. I can hear the turntable spinning. He stands next to it and watches it rotate the entire time. Just stands there, looking at his fish spin. looking at his fish spin, the smell is unreal. I'm not gonna describe it because you already know. You know exactly what microwave tilapia in a shared space smells like.
No, we
It's like
don't.
that, but in Shenzhen, in the humidity, it lingers.
Okay.
This is
What are you saying, Dex?
Yeah, if you want, but I'll let you do it from restarting the event, so you have the first millisecond. Dex is going to take the controller while I'm listening to you, Tyler.
All right. I mentioned it to him once in like November. My Mandarin is okay, not great, so I kept it simple. I said, "Hey Dale, do you think maybe you could heat that up in the canteen kitchen?" He looked confused. He said, "But the microwave is right
That
here."
nasty.
I thought maybe I said it wrong, so I asked a colleague to translate just in case. She told him exactly what I said. He looked at her and then back at me and said in English, "Yes, but the microwave is right here." He understood me the first time. He just couldn't process why anyone would walk downstairs when there was a microwave right here.
Right.
This was the first beetle
See,
in my family, but it wasn't
here's
the
where
last.
here's where I'm
Owned
like,
one,
OP.
Ramiro owned one.
I feel like
Maybe
at no point did you ever say
this
like,
sounds stupid,
"But Dale,
maybe
it
we carry the spirit of our
stinks.
Papa Fernando with us, you know?
It
Yeah.
stinks and it's
Or
disrupting the
maybe it's just a
workplace."
Mexican thing.
So does it, though? That's the other thing. So, like, I want to
Probably
give...
a Mexican thing too, though.
Food is always, like, a big one for me. I want to, like, give some benefit of the doubt here that this really could just be, like a situation where, OP doesn't like this thing, but it's fine either way. Like, I don't, like, if no one else is complaining about it, if it can't be that bad, right? Like, how do we...
Now, OP later goes into, like, other coworkers also have a problem with it. They just never... It's just, they're just too polite to tell Dale that it fucking smells and to stop doing it.
Okay, so if this really is a Dale problem...
This is a Dale thing. And, like, heating fish in the microwave in a shared workspace is, like, kind of one of those, like, mainstream tropes of, like, things that shitty coworkers do, because it makes the
What?
breakworm stink.
Does it? I love the smell of
Yeah.
fish. I have no idea what you're talking about with this one.
I don't have a sense of smell, so I don't know. But, like, it's
You
like
have, like, none?
It's selective.
No, it's nasty. It is not a good smell.
Fish is great. I love fish.
Microwaved fish, specifically.
Dex might have it. Yeah, I think they do. Oh, actually. It's gonna be tight. I don't think you do.
Come on, say that was close. Got it. That's what I mean. It's insanely close. Watch, look at the time.
If it was in black and white, it could be Papa Fernando on race day. Me encanta.
Let's
I
see.
want to say muchísimas gracias for everything. We always put Papa Fernando's picture on the ofrenda for Dia de los Muertos. This year, I'll have a lot to say to him.
Tell him the Vocho is in safe hands.
Yeah, look, they even referenced the
Papa
Day of the
Fernando
Dead.
says the Vocho belongs to me now.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want with it. So, I'm giving it to you.
What? Alejandra, no,
This is a shitty car compared to all the much better ones I have.
Yeah.
Keep it for
Fish
sentimentality.
cooked normal, yes. Microwave is not.
Fair enough. Jesus, Dex was 0.7 milliseconds off. Are you still on?
Yeah.
Wow. This isn't the dentist. That was easy.
Oh, what do you want to call for?
Job search.
Gotcha. Yeah, Dex was 0.7 milliseconds off, and they drove literally perfectly. Christ on a bike. Alright, thank you. I don't think I would have been able to get that in any reasonable time.
It took me 2.5 hours to find that route.
Yeah. Alright. I need to let Tyler finish his story so we can also... Shut up. So that we can also read Hayashida's. So, let's go, Tyler.
This story is long actually, so let's do Hayashida's and I'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Dale is an enigma, so it goes for a while. So I'll read Hayashida's.
It's this car though, Dex? Oh, they walked away. It's this one that I fully... Not the Forza?
No, it's just that one that you fully do. otherwise it would have FE at the end.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, go Dex. Go Tyler.
All right. Last year, me went to visit the parents. Things were going okay until they brought up me weight, which am always self-conscious about. The second time I asked for them not to bring it up.
Yep.
After the fourth or fifth time they bring it up, so I snapped and told them I was leaving back home early because it was pissing me off. Since then, I pretty much have cut them off from my life and pretty much refuse to talk to them because they talk about every chance they get.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
So where's the asshole part? That's extremely cut and clear that you're not like yeah.
Yeah, that's extremely reasonable. That's very straightforward. Open and shut case.
No. They're terrorizing you about your body. You've asked them not to. They didn't stop. Now you don't talk to them.
Versus scratch.
Like, even if it wasn't something as rude as, like, bringing up someone's weight, like, if you ask someone not to do something about you,
and then
like,
they keep doing it
more than twice, and they continue to, you can leave. That's reasonable.
Done. Something told me I was overreacting. Someone's never been bullied for their fucking weight before.
Some people genuinely, like,
have this, like, family thing, right?
Like, yeah, they, like, genuinely, like, don't understand what having, like, shitty parents is like.
Yeah.
So they try to imagine, like, a disagreement they had with their probably reasonable parents, and are like, I couldn't imagine cutting my parents off for the rest of my life over that. And it's like, but it's not that. It's not that. So, like, sometimes people just genuinely just don't understand.
Like, it's...
And rather than just, like, assuming that you know better about your relationship with your parents, they try to insert their own understanding on the situation.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
First where I beat you by about los millas?
You see that a lot on, like, Am I the Asshole stories too, where it's like one person in a relationship has cut their family off, and like, their partner, like, reaches out to the family and tries to get them to reconnect because they think they know better.
Yeah. No, if they're being, like, abusive in any way, this is abuse. Like, Hayashida, here's some validation for you. What your family is doing is abuse. Or with yours, whoever the mystery person, the mystery subject of this Ada post is. That's abuse. They're abusing you. You don't need to deal with abuse. The only person who gets to decide whether you deal with abuse or not is you. That's it.
Yeah. Very.
I actually had another thing to do in this thing, apparently. But I don't really have the time. I'm going to be ending stream.
Yeah. You got, like, now.
Yeah.
If you had the hard time, it's 11 now, so.
I have to, like, touch 10 cars as I'm driving past them to get the trading paint skill.
No, you gotta cut off stream now. You gotta just...
I know.
Immediately.
I'll finish this and then I'll go.
Don't even do the ending. Just end it. You gotta go.
I will.
It's 1 minute past.
I will once I've traded paint 10 times.
I likes doing things with thing.
You like doing things with things?
Same.
Yeah, I do too, but I think the kind of things I do with things are different than the kind of things Tyler does with things.
Probably different things as well.
Different things as well, yeah.
Different things in both counts.
It's very funny that this is... The first thing I do with her precious grandfather's vote show is run into 10 cars, like, scrape paint with the, I guess, against 10 other cars. Like...
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, Alejandro, you should have just kept it.
It's my grandfather's precious car. It means the world to me.
I want to give it to you.
Because I know
Alejandro,
you'll take
I'm
care
gonna drive it for I'm gonna drive it as long as it takes for me to get to a garage, so I could trade for one of my $1 million cars.
And on the way there, I'm going to scrape it against 10 other cars on the road.
Tyler.
Yeah, on the way there, I'm probably gonna roll it over several times. Like, you've seen me drive.
Alright. I have to go! Bye!
Bye!
Well, I clicked the stop streaming button, but I don't think it actually worked.